you've done the campaign, it's all over. Now there's work ahead of you. Actually, there's a lot of work ahead of you. You are discovering things maybe you didn't think this, what exactly it looked like, and so on. And therefore, you need to constantly adjust your strategy. And that took a lot of time. And then, of course, I had my health crisis. That also took me out of the system for a couple of weeks. And then we came back. And, you know, not too long after, a couple of months down the road, you know what tomorrow means for us. We lost 8 people. And that also sent us back to parts of the drawing board.
And this very sad event, I always wanted to know, I mean, when that happened, what was going through your mind? I mean, what did you think of?
These are moments that require of you to focus even more tightly, to look at what you have, know what you've lost, and how to move forward. It wasn't an easy time for any of us, least for the families, for a woman who had lost her own child. It was a very, very, very tough call. You know, we know accidents can happen, but sometimes when they do happen, and on this scale, it takes so much out of you.
Even may I ask,
you know, just that same morning, I'd had a private meeting with my boss, our president, on another issue, especially, I think it was on the Women's Development Bank issue. So we had had a discussion, and then I'd left his home to go to my own home and then get ready to come to the office. And so within an hour, I got my phone buzzing, and I was wondering what's going on, who is calling. And that was when the news broke. It's disbelief, it's shock, it's many, many emotions going on at the same time. But you also know that this is the time you have to be focused. You know, this is the time you can't lose it. You can't afford to lose it.
It threw you off, but you were still...
We had to. So quickly, you find out what are we doing? What do we need to do? And so we called a meeting. Was it emergency cabinet? I don't even remember the details. We all came around. So where have the victims come from? What do we need to do? I remember that it was our current chairman now, Esedu, and another person who had to go to Koforidua, and we needed to contact those coming from Takoradi. We said, okay, this has happened, it's all in the press, but the families must hear from us. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're also in disbelief, like we are. People were crying. It wasn't an amusing situation at all. But we quickly needed to come around and send emissaries to the specific places and alert the families. And I took it upon myself to alert the families in Accra. So I led that delegation. And, you know, going to a young woman with a child, and, you know, as I said, but, you know, so you, very, very tough. And you are going to console someone. How do you appear? You know? So just reining in your own emotions was very, very difficult. For me, that is how I understand politics. It's about using what has been invested in you in the interest of those who gave you that opportunity. Okay. So definitely in any position, whether on the campus or out of the campus, you can never think that, oh, you are the only one who so deserves to be there. No, there's nothing like that.
Here you are in a situation with your boss, the president, and he has his beliefs and certain things. Are there any occasions where you need to come across that, boss, this, can we, do you differ sometimes, or you're always in agreement? And when you differ, how do you resolve it?
You see, first of all, what are we doing together? That's a fundamental question. We are here because we have a manifesto, We did the campaign. The people of Ghana listened to us. They were very merciful to us. We have a strategy. Okay? So what is there to fundamentally disagree about to begin with?
The issue is we are building the nation.
This is it. You see, so what is there to disagree? That we don't want development, or we don't want roads, or we don't want hospitals. What is there to so fundamentally disagree that you be in a conflict with your boss?
Okay.
You
Considering
see,
you all have
it should, and that's what it is. Or that's what it should be. He has all, you see, he will see more than we would see. He will face more pressures than we would. So you try to defer as much as you can. And you know that he's not going to do anything away from the agreed objectives. You know him enough, you trust him enough. And he demonstrates that enough. So your job or my job is to support him. Of course, he's not going to ask you to go and jump into the sea or anything like that. Okay, so far so good.
Oh, wow.
And I'm very, very thankful. I'm very, very thankful that we have such a good working relationship. Yes.
Would you consider running for president?
I knew that question. The way you were giving all kinds of... Listen, that's my response. We worked very, very hard at our manifesto. It took a number of years. Our methodology was demanding. And our presidential candidate then took the lead. He had a speak out tour, if you remember.
Yeah.
Poor man, going around the country, engaging people. We followed when we did the manifesto. People volunteered. And I want to use this medium to thank them. People flew into Accra. People drove, just coming to share ideas on how we could reset our country. We didn't have money. Listen, it was a very, very good experience, but we all felt energized. We had a draft of a manifesto. We stepped out to campaign, went everywhere. The people of Ghana were merciful. They voted for us for a reason. They voted massively, and we remain grateful. They didn't vote for us today to be talking about going or not going. They said we should come and solve the problems. We have an agenda. What we inherited was a very, very tough situation. We have work to do. Whether we are going or coming depends on the work we are doing. It depends on the support we are giving our president, who is leading the charge. And it depends on the quality of support we are giving. And if you are already going left and right and center and back, and it's not even time, I think it's a betrayal of the cause of the people. And I don't think it is right. So please help us to fulfill the dreams of this beautiful country that we know can do much better even than it is doing now. Let us focus on getting the job done. And I think that, speaking for myself, that is what I want to do.
Keep the focus,
Let's
build the nation,
thank you.
Deliver results.
Thank you very much.
Show some love, man. Wow, wow.
I was very young with my Quabaca Sepa live on TV XYZ and Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics, Jumedi Sunifi Sabri and Copim says 6 p.m. Bebo Bobon National and Susawo Kain na Yedi Jumedi Abomo. My Ghana, a moon some Awodo, the Sene Fata, someone so maybe a Wajibrena, a Ria and Yumewi, who should Jumedi Bianasa Uti na Yenina Yabo Modern Atwa to Agene Abwa. No mine akoswa fa ntema pa bi ere efra enti kan ho na ye ni djumadi efembom wo ko Facebook a ye platforms no ho at Power 979 FM TV XYZ ubetima hwe inside politics djumadi bi na adwenkyire bi e beba otiri mu no wo bra djumadi ne koso no fato ase wo mene pem no ye bekenkan sansem no nyina na ye de abo djumadi ukopie mo YouTube nso a ye XYZ broadcaster ne ho nso wa hwe inside politics djumadi ne bi wo ho de wadwenkyire de ato ase aboa na djumadi yakoso afare ntema pa bi e de efra wo bra ye nyina ye bom atoto adwene de atai enhyehyɛ pa bia amampanifo aye de tumi ahye omonsa wo kremu so momoden ye nhyehyɛ ya menu mienu eba na adwuma eba na hoto eba na apomuden eba na bibi biara ebetimi aboa matemamufo ye ho atimi aton ya wo matimi aye nhyehyɛ na wo mo e de aboa ukwa MCR Mr. Raf Jampo director ho sanso na Abbas ho Mr. Imano Kisi womo na wa MCR abribia wo hyehyɛ TV ni so ma sebe ye na so betimi agebre na dwumade ye na wo atimi adi e de abomum Lizzy na ye makeup wo fidie mu Prince of Osu Elvis ana fake of yes anti na ejina cameras na chi na dwumade wo matimi asom na mo de aboa Mr. Kelvin Asante wono no mi producer wahyehyɛ dwumadi nyina sɛ menso memra metena ase na memedi dwumadi ho kyia me na memfɛnsom abusia meden de yanke Obrempong the grassroots president okwapeman kanea tutu akuapem de hye abribia metena ase sɛ pɛ na mama wakai sɛ ɛyɛ no kredie ɛyɛ pɛpɛpɛ yo ɛyɛ yiedie ɛyɛ kwampa biara wo man Ghana bɛkɔ so afa no ntema pa bi de fra sɛ bɛyɛ na wotemamuni anase wo Ghana ni emfasodie befim aba wo bra wo man ne kɔ so no nso nsa atimi aka wo de Nyankopɔn anhyira wa mempreda sɛ wo gyebrɛ sɛ nenso ye ndi dwumadie we nyina efemum enenso ensɛm ahodo no na etwegu ɛwɔ fidie ma yabɔmɔden na yahwehwem de di na sɛ na fata ye de ba bɛsom wo fie wo kamu wadwumam ba bibiara sabre wagebrɛ na wo man edi sɛ dwumadi ɛde abomum yankoma na yebedi afa no bebre no befa ye high court no ho ene court judiciary no ho MPP amanyoko no nso womo ensem bi wo mu a womo de abebom ene nkoma hodo abeboa na o man Ghana afa no ntoma pa bi de fra in the studios today ebeye Sam Jerome wono ene corporate affairs director de Makoko board ensem ahodo bebre ba there is a new bill ya passe ewo mrahye bedwam eden na sa bill no kra ewo mu enu nti enam so ema da no kwasiada wo bra nipa hodo na akwa sori abre ne ababeda fie no the minority in parliament ekoye press conference address sensem ahodo nyina den nsem na minority naka na den na bill we kra no eka egina hode ma eye wonmo eye koku adwuma koku akuafo fasode be no mbehunu wom tena dwumade so na na ye nimu mansa na be kwa wiye no abusa ye nyina ye bete ensem a ewo hone nyina ase the high court abotwagum say sabre legal vacation koso afibia from the 1st of August ekopim 30th of September no legal vacation no our lawyers any our judges womo so sabre no mu ana ye omodeje wo ma home na ye time ahomje koso no na trials bi koso so obeka ya the former CEO edema the National Petroleum Authority Mustafa Abdul Hamid wano case bi ana da 291 million Ghana cedis sikasem bi ekoso ewo MPA and 7 others no sabre na nka wo mo hwe se legal vacation wo no sa asem no nka mo be hot na mo be twentwen so kopem time a wo mo be back from the vacation but sabre die high court no abatoagu say eye na legal vacation wo kra na there are some exceptional cases nsɛm ne bi wɔ hɔ a yɛtimi di man ye ɛnɛ yɛkuta amamra no yɛbɛbɔ mmɔden abiebiem ne akan ahwɛ sɛ ampa sɛ legal vacation kɔ so a yɛbɛtumi asan akɔ so ayɛ trial ɛwɔ yɛn court ahodoɔ a yɛdi asɛm no anaa tena ho yɛde sɛ nsɛm no nyinaa bɛba bɛsom wei ana the Ghana Bar Association a wɔn lawyers foɔ nyinaa wɔn ɛhyɛ hɔ dodoɔ na ɛhɔ na wɔn hyɛ no saa bere deɛ wɔn aba bɔnkyɛn ba bɛkasa tia sɛ adentina legal vacation kɔ so mekyerɛ lawyers ɛne judges ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn gye wɔn ahome nanso judge foɔ no bi ɛhyɛ lawyers foɔ no bi ketee sɛ wɔn mmra court no wɔn mɛtoa wɔn asɛm a wɔn di so to the Ghana Bar Association up petition the office of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Justice Paul Bafuboni. I was saying, say, woman Tiasia, dear Tina, Sania Manekos, Bayanka Chief Justice, into the name. So, at the end, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Swabeka, would media, so you better say, semi ready. Now, yet asumu. Now, the Deputy Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana and some of the Ghana Bar Association, they are about to say yes, lawyers, and now my lawyers, Akko Court, who are legal vacation, air course one, was say a judge for any lawyers for Joe Mahomeno, and Yadia, a boa, and Nasa, and Nimrem, the Deputy Attorney General said, Debbie, and Mrabian wait here, say legal vacation, air course lawyers. Ana judges ebeko court no makoto asem swadi eno se ebebo de yani wadi sa enkomo nyina ho nia ewo ho nyina na the minority ana the MPP womo akasa e afa the new bill cocoa board for sabre de womo begina so na womo de aye adwuma se sa bill ikura no na se beje mo man consult minority no anom de sa bill we atudwa eno ana Sam Jerome bebane na yedi san komo na kosi ase dien bill na aba dien na minority for no wo kan de afa wabusia ye beda na ye ho aba ye nya akoba pe sensemi ene de keka ho nyina ye ba be sanem na nyina ya te ye ho ase twen ye ba sia Mo akwaba kase bio live on TV SYZ and Partner 7.9 FM inside politics jumedi esuni fi sabre yankopem 6 pm bebo sa fei anado kasa fide na to abomode na kan ho na ye ni jumedi mum e oman Ghana mu nsem ahodo a etwego de betimi aboa na oman we afa na ntema pa bi de fra enunti ana bibia ye de jumedi e besomo wa jumam ufie wo kamu ana ba bibia betimi agebre na ye de jumedi e de abomu ka na channel so se ko Facebook ayem platforms no wo ho at Partner 79 FM TV XYZ o Facebook name mo bomodin ekopie mo YouTube aye XYZ broadcast na ho so agebre ahwe dwumadi bi dwumadi ne koso na asem bia beba otim no bomodin na trust e wo merepem no ye bekin kan sansem nyina na ye de aboa na dwumadi akoso afa ne ntema pa bi na ode efra across all the 16 regions of Ghana affiliate stations ahodo a wo ma bia tuma sabe inside politics etwego taxi drivers, truck drivers, private cars. We'll be here so live on Power 97.9 FM. Mo akwaba kan ho na ye nyina ye nhyehyɛ na o man no nkoso no mfa ne ntema pa bi emfimfra. Midi de enke Obrempong ne me na medi dwumadi ho kyame na afi mede asom. Abisa ye nhyehyɛ ye nkomodi na se na afi nensɛm ahodo a etwegu no ye mfa emu nkyeremu ese na efata entimi emfensom na bibia entimi enye kama. The High Court ashe say lawyers be and I be more mususu say one more legal vacation inti nyade a sabre anko mbetimi akokot na ensema hodo a ekoso wo ho no na anko mbetimi akwakodi especially case bi ti said the former CEO of the National Petroleum Authority Mustafa Abdul Hamid and 7 others are sabre sika edo mutiri so se Mustafa Abdul Hamid ekoye CEO edema the National Petroleum Authority for no 291 million Ghana cedis sika bi ewo ho a afom nsase wo a eyekwati kwan so ana wo mo fire se sika na afom nsase wo eno na ama sabre de o mu gina High Court a court di o masem na sabre from the 1st of August up to 30th of September every year no a legal vacation eno ama a judge for any lawyers for eji o mahome esane adwuma hodo aye o mo yenti but den mmara ne ka fa ho se legal vacation so a ye betimi de lawyer ba ana se lawyer ntimi ma e wo so tena fie na case ni nyina twen kopem se court be bi ansa na wei ana lawyer fo bi atwero de akoma chief justice said dabi sa legal vacation so a yes judge fo no bi lawyers for wo mmra court no mo nsem omudi no mo nto aso no enya de ebeboa na etia emra yanko tie Joseph Penka wono any lawyer edema the former national CEO edema National Petroleum Authority Mustafa Abdul Hamed sama lawyer ndi atudwa no yanko tie no mrebe beto.
In absolute respect to the court, because unless again did we agree to meet today to continue with CNC. However, as a result of certain circumstances, we were anticipating that the case would be adjourned to October. Because of course, counsel for A1, my good self and my team, and then A2, A3, and the other accused persons were all present, except counsel for A4, A5, A7, and A8, who had traveled outside the country and written to the court asking for an adjournment to October. But same was rejected by the court, and the case had been adjourned to the 18th for us to continue with CMC. Well, we had written to the CJ, we petitioned the CJ that we had prior commitments. As a result of the vacation, we anticipated some had commitments here in the country and outside of the country. And we have petitioned the CJ, but there's no reply to that effect yet. So while we await that, the Honorable Court was right in its wisdom to say that until a determination is made by the CJ rejecting or accepting the request to adjourn to October, he's going to continue to sit because he has to comply with the directive and warrant that he was given. And you were in court. Initially, he suggested the 17th, but after we made further applications, it was adjourned to the 18th for us to continue with the CNC. And as I indicated, it is particularly lawyers for A4, 5, A7, and A8 who were absent and had written to the court indicating why they could not attend. We intend to follow up at the office of the Honorable Chief Justice to find out exactly what the decision is, whether or not our petition is receiving a positive outcome or a negative outcome. They need to be able to help us know how to plan ourselves for the holidays. If it is rejected, we have other rights that we can exercise. Okay. And nothing is being ruled out, but we are of the conviction that the Honorable Chief Justice will exercise his discretion by granting and acceding to the petition that we have actually written and asking that the case be adjourned to October so that we come back. We are ready anytime for the trial, but as we have all indicated, we all have plans for the legal vacation. And so if you have your prior commitments, some have medical commitments, some have programs outside the country and elsewhere. And so to be able to vacate those plans that you had suddenly, when some had even if you look at the one who wrote to the court, it was very clear that they even attached flight tickets and all that. And they had commitment to be out of the country. But as I again put it, the judge exercised his discretion by saying that, look, he is bound by the warrant and he's going ahead to hear the matters. And whatever the court decides, we cannot abandon our clients. We have to abide by it. Because
lawyer Joseph Penka, one lawyer ni the former National Petroleum Authority CEO no Mustafa Abdul Hamid Asabedi one and 7 others wabra no ye penny pa wada the National Petroleum Authority anono 291 million Ghana cedis bia odi ade awie hwehwemu kire se sika no afa kwati kwan bi so akodi di sampanifo ebotom ti sabere de court onye ne lawyer ni ana wo kire se legal vacation ni buy no lawyer phone bebere kura tutu akwan nti wo mo ebegina nipa Mustafa Hamid ene 700 bebere lawyer se tu kwan nti se wo mo frɛ wo mo se lawyers ne mra no mo nto asenie no so a the lawyers are not here. but me I don't know say be amentiasia when was say to the advantage of lawyer Pinka our yamranim ni edema Mustafa Abdul Hamid why ya dear ye de wakojina court anopa bia bra court ko enye easy womo boawo na asam ne yatimi ade ni ntam na sade wu defend your client say wo client Mustafa Abdul Hamid wono wonya hweye entinka ne ho ebeye sign no lawyer wo mpa ne ntam wana wo mpa ne ntam say bibi sa besi na ke yedi asam na ye pakpakpakpa ampa court ahye Mustafa Abdul Hamid onye at fault sika bia ni ho akwakodi ni ho sabede munya ne no nkofie lawyer wo mpa ne sa obese da bia na munyina court wana ana eda de delay tactics bi wasam di hihiem na etimi boa na case na mutimi twe say next year kura beba so asam na mu bedi and to me from where I sit me who ni say advantage lawyer for yourself and the former National Petroleum Authority CEO Abdul Mustafa Hamid Sanka mobobo modern nka court na twetwe mkrama ye ntem ampa ya sign Mustafa Hamid ti court assign ti o say 291 million Ghana cedis as 700 ka ho no wo mo so wo mo nkofie lawyer asumdwe ma aka asumdwe baba I don't even know and understand the entire anka sabre ye frem se mo nto ma asem di asem ekoso high court no so na so sabre de mo twa asan no ye mo mranim fo no but ene ye be gina ye emra so wa na de adadi say sa ye friend say vacation ya ekoso yi say ye friend lawyer ni say wo mra na ye nto case so etia mra ana say entia mra jabu say ye nto so du so a ye bedi san komo no so area free up na the Ghana Bar Association ho na lawyers fo ni nyina wo mo hye ho ana lawyers fo ni nyina wo mo ebutu sabre de wo mo so say petition ya hodo a lawyers fo ni bi etro ye ade akoma the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana no wo mo so wo ma pia so a kire sampa sa petitions na e kire say legal vacation wo ho a eni say a lawyer for ana judge for kra ye adwuma no anka be anka the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana Justice Paul Bafuboni sa nsemi wontimi mfa na no ntum na won hwe efisefi the 1st of August ekopin 30th of September no a lawyer for ne judge for nyina eje o ma home nti no sa bre ya judge for ne bi hihye gate court for ne bi hihye date say lawyer asuma sibra na bra na wo nso bra na bera yento a wasem die so no sabre de Ghana Bar Association for the omo agim enti wo nsem a o maka no na yenhwe law firms ahodo a wo sabre wo no mu di animu a wo ma tro sa petition di akoma the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana Justice Paul Bafuboni say legal vacation course na enso court o hye judge for hye say wo mra court enti dia wodi kan I want to watch your petition bi Samuel Atachia Esquire, head of chamber Zo and Achia and Co. Laboni Accra haya no more. One match us petition bi the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Obianim Samuel Atachia wano MPP nimre nimni MPP ni lawyer, a member of the New Patriotic Party. Sabre wano ana wono ka ho a watch us ankratai the akwakoma Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. The atoso Godfred Yeboah Dami Esquire, head of chambers, Dami and partners, cantonment Accra Hayano office in war. Godfred Dami, the former Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana. Godfred Dami ni chambers and so Atron Krata and the Akoma Chief Justice say one more legal vacation dia and then nyadia one more say court be frɛ wom sɛ ɔmo mmra na yenni ɔmo asɛm nti be ya Chief Justice ɛmɔmɔ de no nhwɛ na sɛ nsɛmi wontimi nka bi mɔm de ɔtɔso Victoria Bat Esquire wɔno yɛ managing partner Sam Okujeto and associate Accra Sam Okujeto yɛ Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne lawyer ɛnyɛ yɛn Sam Okujeto ablakwa dabi to eni di na ablakwa nka ho anya obi we ka say yen foreign minister no be piem wa no ti na me chirechire mu dia ma no we ye Sam Okujeto wono Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo lawyers no ba ko no nti ono so ye MPP ni enti wo mo atro nkrata Edia Kwakoma, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, a petition no say there is a legal vacation ongoing. Therefore, it needs a lawyer ni and answer judge ni bia etimitena sena wodi asem enie. Now here's where I come in. The Ghana Bar Association. I have a question for you this evening or this afternoon. I have a question. The Ghana Bar Association, womu jina ho edema a lawyer for, and now womu jina ho the ma MPP for. It's just a question I am throwing at. Because you will kromwa and a legal vacation course under Nandan Kwakufado. People were still going to court. People were being tried. And that time, the Ghana Bar Association, you did not petition the Chief Justice, the then Chief Justice. You didn't. I'm just asking. I am not saying you are part of MPP or you belong to the MPP. Although Chambers Achro Sankra Tedia Koma Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, you know, and non-MPP members. Godfrey Yebu Adame, the former Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, under the leadership of the former President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, our born vice. At that time, no legal vacation course, so cities course. This is the comparisons I hate to do, but we need to set the record straight. I was seeing somebody said here. That time, say bibi sa so now the Ghana Bar Association, you didn't see any fault with it. You say yeah. One more year try try but ababa your friend is saying fofro and this ya buy net simuntino sabre dey legal vacation course so dey need a lawyer ni bia court and a judge ni bia court. That is why I'm putting this question across. So the Ghana Bar Association, what is the connection with the MPP? What is it? And when there are several issues with respect to our judiciary. Abrebiana fa MPP hono statement the Ghana Bar Association be fa no de be breye no. More no to say a bias towards the MPP. I am just being blunt here. Because we look at the laws today. But before you say legal vacation course of crown, you bet me the assembly course no. My uncle Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, from Justice Paul Bafuboni, was say, a lawyer CB friend no more can trunk de breno say legal vacation course na lawyer for was say ni say omko court anyway no say one no and you know was so take his decision no. Say legal vacation course dia court to be mu ento. Eti yanko ni yanko tie the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Justice Paul Bafuboni, ni nsem odi two Ghana. You better tell me this sama.
So why to the Chief Justice to say that the cases should not be adjourned to the vacation. So I am not coming. I have already made arrangements outside, so I'm not coming. You are a lawyer. You have your clients. If your clients decide to leave, you leave. Well, you will leave. But you cannot say that there's a legal vacation and the judge who is actually sitting cannot do your case. No, that's not it. And then adjournments are not at the instance of the Chief Justice. An adjournment is a judicial act. This is something that is so basic that sometimes when people write that I got a letter saying that I should withdraw the directive and also direct that the cases should be heard in the third time.
The Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Justice Paul Bafuboni in the Wakasana was a sad decision, better say legal vacation or intimate lawyers, judges, international, a judicial decision. Was a woman international would decide, say BBC Beba, Nemo, and you're no qua as a Chief Justice in your sorry, I say, one part legal vacation or intimate lawyer Bia and Mark Court, and I'm a lawyer Bia, a judge Bia and Court, Mass, near Bia and Koso. Why a papa, a sema. ye dia to so say waye no se ente saa na unim say ugina we hu so wa adan na wasa oyem hyehye wo sa asanie ne beto aso enye wo na ho beto si ye bedi asemi ntem na wo aso mu adwo enye wo but yenko tie the Deputy Attorney General in the person of Justice Dr. Sim Sai ne response what the the Ghana Bar Association say emre bia ni ho wono womo ba Ghana Bar Association womo gina so say legal vacation ekoso a ini so lawyer ni ana judge ni etimi edi asem yenche Justice Dr. Sim Sai emra be beto adwini sama.
No genuine or real controversy here. The matter is simple. It's been the case that vacation courts are always sitting whenever there is a legal vacation. No one can dispute that simple fact. They claim that it is the lawyers who decide whether they want to have a proceedings in vacation. Is not founded on any facts. It's not founded on any law. It's not founded on reason. And it is not founded by any rule of practice. Lawyers, nowhere in the world do you see lawyers deciding when a court should sit. What matters is that the head of the judiciary has given warrants for a number of judges, I think 10 or more judges, to sit across the country to take care of cases. Now this is a thing. A vacation judge has his or her own courts to administer. Now, when the vacation is over, he is also entitled to go on vacation. That is after October. Now, if you make the argument, as the GBA president is making, that a vacation judge is not required to, or cannot hear cases or conduct trial, then when the vacation is over and he goes on vacation, no other judge can have trial. So basically what the GBA is saying is that for cases that are pending in the courts that have vacation judges, those cases can only conduct trials in January next year. Because in October, when the courts return, these judges who are sitting on vacation would also go on vacation. And no judge can conduct their trial for them. And then after October, November comes the December vacation, which takes us to January, first, second week in January. So you will see that apart from the fact that there is no practice backing what the GBA is saying, it's not supported by law, by any rule of practice, and again, it's also supported by reason that would be positive or advance the cause of justice. So for us, it is a self-imposed understanding of the law, which we do not think should be allowed to prevail. And as the judge said, the vacation is, he has the warrant to hear the case and sit in vacation. And if you don't come, he will treat it as if you are not interested in legal representation, and has given directive to the clients to advise themselves. If their lawyers decide that they won't practice, no one can stop them, but he has a case to defend. If on the next agenda date he does not produce, I think the judge has given them 1 week. If they do not produce a lawyer, then they will have to conduct the cross-examination by themselves. The claim that there is a convention is completely even false. There's no such convention, and even if there is a convention, Order 79 of CI 47 is the order that provides expressly for legal vacation.
And the Deputy Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Sim Sai, and what is saying to be say at the Ghana Bar Association for one more keka and legal vacation. It is a lawyer ni back court, it is a judge ni court. No, was it a nina mrebiaso bibia ni wa Ghana Bar Association for ejina so de aka eno na ebo me hu kakra yenko ne yenko hwe the High Court Civil Procedure Rules 2004 na yenko kan order 79 sittings, office hours and vacations. Yenhwe days and hours of sittings. 1 or say subject to the Court Act 1993 Act 459 as amended, the Chief Justice may appoint any day, including vacations, for the hearing of causes or matters as circumstances require. Or say, the High Court Civil Procedure Rules 2004, Order 79, sittings, office, hours, and vacations, days and hours of sittings. Or say, subject to the Court Act 1993, Act 459, as amended, the Chief Justice may appoint any day, including vacations of the hearings of causes or matters as circumstances require. Circumstances may require saying, sika wodoa wo man Ghana nkrofo afa no madi amene na wo say ye ade by force. Circumstances ben nti vacations kwaso nti krono awi kata se proye kankan a akoso ewo wo man Ghana mu for the past 8 years the former president Nana Akufo-Addo Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia emo betena wo man Ghana so ewo kuro we mu no circumstance ben ana so ne saa enuti entimi ma ho kwan se de emra we ema ho kwan se asem ne betimi akoso even wo bra vacation ekoso no circumstance ben so ne saa. But as always, as highly anticipated, the people who are standing trial are trying every means possible to halt the cases, to delay them. From the Ghana Bar Association, me and Obrempong, lawyer dear me wuram, yes. I dear me need to fit me more from Sabre dear me wuram. But Sir Emrei Anasa, the High Court Civil Procedure Rules 2004 Order 79. I am asking the Ghana Bar Association, say, our president. I want to mention our president leading na feye huru edipakro. Our president, national president of the Ghana Bar Association, Mrs. Efuagate. Nikru a non-MPP member. Mrs. Efuagate Nikru a non-MPP member. So are you Jogate? Yes. Nikru din the Jogate, a non-MPP member. Because this order, lawyer Nibianim, talk less of the Ghana Bar Association. A lawyer for in a hono mubutu. I don't want to believe the assassin list on Anakusipoku Emeki the other time say MPP lawyer be anyone with him law, name judges. I don't want to believe that. But sometimes I am compelled to accept those assertions due to some of these things. Because I have clear Order 79 of the High Court Civil Procedures Rule 2004 stated clearly, say, subject to the Court Act 1993, Act 459, as amended, the Chief Justice may appoint any day, including vacations, underlying vacations, for the hearing of causes or matter as circumstances require. Are the Ghana Bar Association, are they telling Ghanaians, says Samra we woman nimuana woman teda? The Ghana Bar Association, don't they know? Sir, Order 79 way, our High Court Civil Procedures Rules, a year 2004, no woman nimuana. I am asking. If you continue to put out some of these behaviors, then yet Ghana ni no ohwa mesesiano, then one shall see anything. Say we nimumbra, but wafa kweti kwa so pese obetum futuro gu Ghana fo ni na yese oh legal vacation kura kwaso na so ewo under NDC nti ajudge for say lawyers for so mumbra court by force no mumedi nsem dey nti na Ghana Bar Association mo be yesa the national president of the Ghana Bar Association Mrs. Efuagate Anikuye Jogata or MPP me a non-MPP member. Is it connecting the dots? That is why earlier on in my submission I asked, say, Ghana Bar Association, are you for lawyers, Ghanaian lawyers, or you are for MPP lawyers? Because lawyers will share petition we are here from Samuel Atachia to Godfrey Yebu Adame to Victoria. They are all MPP members. Sabre, one more client, one quarter, one more D, one semahodwa relating to fraud and fraud related cases. money laundering, causing financial loss to the state. Almost 90% of MPP past officials say work out in sika for myself. Woma yeska, woma fesika, woma juma no mo yen sika for myself. Almost everyone under the MPP or Tinasia and another Kokufado Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia. Amemuase asabre wojina court eye sikabi ana afa ne nsase ene audit report ababetoga forensic audit report ababetoga say the US Embassy of Ghana embassy na wo US abrochi memu no from MPP betina so up to 2025 from 2020 up to 2025 no amu etimi extorte $19.3 million US edini wo ho me ho meni akofiton to di wom se wo mo cheska no a $19.3 million and almost starting from visa and passport application under another Kwakufado Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia. And I think Sally Ayokoboke, who was the foreign minister then, and as an ambassador to your friend saying America. $19.3 million. So obi chow $10,000 sesi a Ghana ha mami a wutie me papa wutie me obi chow $10,000 Ghana sesi ya u benya over 1.1 to 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. $10,000. So tell me a $1 namo tiasia, then we will break it down for you to know the amount of money under the MPP woma fan wo kromwa. And you think it's a joke? Obi or dummy. What per 1,000 cities I said Okuna say, Obi wa Simon, or per 500 I say Indomie joint as here. Wobi wa Madina, what per 70, 100 Ghana tonko siya create. No dia good your friend is saying, Bomu, no the namko siya meko, ewo Madina. But under the leadership of Mustafa Hamid Abdul, I know yes CEO. The National Petroleum Authority under the former president Nana Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia any kind of forata what Ghana free Ghana had we say 291 million Ghana cedis. They are in court. And on the year from Anna MPP lawyers are this case yechibi a church on Kata Adema Chief Justice say Sabre the Oman Tiasa said there is a legal vacation but they are being forced to say one court. No moment to my 7 years so. Ya se utiri mu fan a ede nku obi nkyira me obi nka me bei apeja funku o seden. I stand to be corrected. So utiri mu fan a me and Obrempong, if you want to take me to court today, me do a chiako then na wo kan dey ato me so. And what evidence do you have to substantiate your claims? Dey na kita wo. And this government will be a woman son of dinner court. Woman, you Dan me share penny. Also, Obrempong, I hear catching the grassroots of Ghana. One more two about because no more accountability, because no more per se. And penny for woman do my Ghana so woman we sika. Woman for my Ghana sika. Amene atom yam sika wasanka yam puntu nyuma ewo yen nyina yen constituency yen nyina yen district yen nyina wo man Ghana ha ye gu akwan ye hospitals ye hospitals ye bie schools ye bie schools ye bie factories and companies ye type private companies achi no ma bie nyuma na do mi krom tutu akuapem mampon akuapem okuapem nyina kopem late na emagu na wo dodo na awie school dodo na epe bibia ye na so sane se opani bi betena so anu wo ye abamu nipa sika wo sanka otimi de kɔ saa bia ye ho na nkokɔ ye mpuntunyuma no saa kete bepem na wadi di mabru ni nyina most of them are jobless when share taxi twia ajo okoso akpompo obi sini dan okoso cement ansa na wadidi ana okodo but the bia no was skill bi Ankaye nya chocolate factory from 2007 a President Kufuor here under the MPP a President Kufuor here up to date I mean they kasa chocolate factory now a skeleton and get na dem na so and another Kufuor ofie okrapi memu ofie Obrempong 8 years ebetena so oni bibi ode ne nsa kire wo okrapi memu say me betena so say mampani we na metimi yade ma okrapi man chocolate factory ni gusu simampo akwa pema yetete proper nsam and omo dey politics and a mebu na gusu guo ekwam na gusu diwom and they are still following the MPP crofo man neglect wom ye be kan okra ne dey akere wa ha ye siesie wo man so man fan ntema pa bi di fra. Some of us, we've had the opportunity to travel out of this country. And kakrabia ye kohunu yano. And yadia yahu goso. Unyana da sauti ukrom. And people are stealing state money, state assets, state lands. The mkebeti mi abuana ye mputo di amao. Ya chen wamoni ya di omko yokwa. Na wu gato yuta. Umomo kura wadeka 100 Ghana wasono. Na wu kwa ye demonstration because you've been promised 100 Ghana cedi. 150 Ghana cedis. Yoko 40 Dennis Miracle Abuaje. And 55 million Ghana cedis. Titi kind of 550 billion. Wujina way. 50,000. My question 10,000. One can say what you make it on Sauda. But who quiet demonstration because who could 50 cities, 100 cities, they could benku. But Sikano, I wasn't here. Do you puntu you makoya latte quine? If you latte Jansen copim, your friend is saying latte chrome. Sa kwine Dennis Miracle about yes, 7-bedroom mansion. No, I was on kwino. The state of it. I work with this dinosaur. Because Pasamin Kuminya. President Muhammad Dia 2016. Now Papa Nini dying. As a former president of the state was supposed to provide accommodation for a former president. They didn't do it. No man penny John Dramani Mama. 2016 na on the no or Shaka Daya High. And so share one way bar bam and people bar bam, including Mia Dennis Miracle Boyami in your few copy mema or feel latte. Ya can account to one a Jumano way. And a side Japadia would do a quarter Najie, ne bank account or then in Sato Suono, a band saying. There's a president to create the idea we no we are dying to them. And we are in this country. You think it's a joke? You think it's political? You think it's political? Yankwa America, Ghana embassy war under the MPP. Sika awudua a year over $19.3 million. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Sikano. Sikano na go screen is no. I say visa mailing. Visa mailing. I yamuba suni yanko. Mr. Sante. Yabo sikano sudi achire wamo. Ya influencer. This very report. Yame aduma wachina. Message that BMU ha. The $19.3 million under the MPP. Wamo fa kwa mboneso. Starting says Adi free one more apply for visa any passport from a year America honomono. Ya people want to need a BSA conversation no. Visa mailing quantity 173,000 a year 533 rate no $29.75 estimated process US we no a year 5,073,356.75 Mr. Santi dollars. Nyame yaduma watchina. Mr. Santi, let me do this tomorrow. I will get time. We need to let Ghanaians know what the MPP stand for. Se munim jumedia amanyo kwa ye friend MPP wade wo man Ghana afaso a anka wo Ghana ni wo sorida and no matter what you are benefiting the early no anka wo ngina ho and minister sade anything ka beto akosese ye hwe MPP for him to me jom sa especially under the leadership of Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Bomb. It will be the biggest mistake ever. We will not stop saying it today. We will not stop saying it tomorrow or ever in this country. Yebeka no krano. Wujedia yenyina wo man we fa ntema pa bi fra yebetinem. But if you choose to follow their direction, their lies, MPP pen speaker etimi atiom warning say wo montro mu twom nyai propaganda yeah proceedings course of parliament ye nwie kura yanko bonten yanko ye press conference yanko tumfuturo ni kangu Ghana fuadi nti asana original report ne beba bonten no MPP for the kia babu bomu tokro wa bonten. Let's set the agenda for them to follow the MPP. One me nipa obetimi de amemu asho monsa so amumu ewo kromu a abuse ma me to admade ni suma the MPP Policy Committee on Agriculture wamo press conference dano kwasi ada ya kwa sorry aba ya berebre ne ya gi ya home say this new cocoa bill mrasebedwam apase na cocoa board fo be yusu e de ama akuafo no woma consult wom woma kan hwe afa nkire wom e de nti na ba no sa say wamo edi new bill eba na woma consult the MPP Policy Committee on Agriculture. Now, this bill we have a press conference.
Let us begin by stating our position plainly so that it is not misinterpreted. The New Patriotic Party does not oppose reform of the cocoa sector. We accept that the Ghana Cocoa Board Act 1984, PNDC Law 81, is a product of a different constitutional era and is overdue for replacement. We support traceability. We support value addition. We support a legally guaranteed floor for the farmers' share of export earnings. Our objection is not to the destination. It is to the manner of travel and to specific provisions which, in their present form, will hurt the very farmers we claim to protect. A good cause has been undone by a bad process. No legislation passed by this parliament in 2026 touches more Ghanaian households than this one. The bill was laid in parliament on Tuesday, 28 July 2026 by the Deputy Minister for Finance and passed within the same week under a certificate of urgency pursuant to Article 106(13) of the 1992 Constitution. A bill that repeals PNDC Law 81 in its entirety. A bill that legislates the governance of an entire industry. A bill that creates a new tribunal. A bill that establishes new criminal offenses was disposed of in a matter of days. We do not say that a certificate of urgency is unconstitutional. It is constitutional. What we are saying is that its use must be proportionate to the case for urgency, and that the case advanced here that the 2026-27 pricing window opens in September does not justify for closing consultation on a law of this permanence. The pricing window recurs every year. This law will govern the sector for generation.
And the MPP Policy Committee on Agriculture, woman koye sa incentive nshemu Sunday nyumre na woman kire say the new cocoa board bill abano woman they were not consulted. Now they beba na sa so they are the policy committee on agriculture ne be bia be fa agriculture ho ti say cocoa are ne yambo mama ne na sa bill we yaye na Jerome Beba the corporate affairs director of cocoa board obeba na senkomo we yadi nti no oba na say yedi a ehɔ no obi abeti ase nti MPP for nsem we ye beja na afa yedi atwere ba bi nyame yadom a Jerome Babedu a sensem ye betutu ne srani abasa na the MPP for ne pa kire these same people wa anoma kokone wo mo kwa tifi kwa hunu nsu a no ma bana fo babisa ne nsuo na aye poto yi eye hwan na hono no wo mo a you would think sir they mean well for the cocoa farmers wo mo boa because under them in 2023-2024 cocoa crop season. Now a bag of cocoa, one more ton back up ewe German so over 9,000 Ghana cedis. No more break you know 3,100. I think a bag was about 9,600. One more bag of cocoa in 3,100. It's one bag of cocoa be an another fado. Kind of reata large Mahmoud Baumia ton here 2023-2024 no one bag of cocoa be an one on another fado nya home for so 6,500. And a cocoa bag near saying IPP for kikamu say oh any yen tumwe and yen momun kosro and a yahe and a President John Dramani Mama Mahi a bag of cocoa with Gama so and then I'm about 2,887. So my penny John Dramani Mama, me no kase kura so asante, but I say wo make ani bia bag bako 2,587. Eti bag bako bia no President John Dramani Mama ne NDC abai enya 300 Ghana cedis. Eno no mo sade ma fertilizer, weedicide, pesticide, quadis bibia odi begu koko no so na yeyi. MPP time na fertilizer ye ton ma after 9,600. E be kan no credit kire wa ha, wuti e be bo na o ma ya fa ne ntema pa bi de fra. Sentro so a eye wa obo na beje abushan to adwumade no so na afi yenko yenko eye victory famra maka ensem wey ewo dwumade yi so saa obi a wotai anim ewo amrahia dairy farm ho sensem ho me no ka say there's a new petition popping up. There are pictures and videos e won crofo sekan ewo amrahia dairy farm assassin e da ho no so weye wasofo panyi bi asore dan wasofo panyi asore dan a wono so akoto na sase wo dairy farm wa mrahia se anko wo si na asore dan wo ho abusia se ya pepepe de sase okoto na sase an wo dwi so a okuta ne document ya ye bibia ma no se sofo kona kosi udan wo amrahia dairy farms abusia no na wuhu no sofo na asase a wo si dan no e dan na wuhu no wo TV no so no e ho anya Ramsar site e ho anya waterway e yamranya dairy farm asase a compulsory acquisition kan no government compulsory acquisition kan no e wa amranya ene damfane ni area ho no mo edu ba bi dairy farm gu ye ntie de ma abusuafo no back say monye 40%. Na mo amonton na mo fenchi am compensation no eno na abusuafo no twetwa ton ya abusua edan na wuhunu no asori dan ya wo sofo abomodin se wo besi eye Bishop Jomes Prosper Romila na wa bomodin when sit down we anajo and wakase wakoto smuggle land ya fesumasi aton asase di amano sa story we ma di akira minim me anka Obrempong de obi a wotai minim data enkodo ba bia o ma budan ni nyina gu from no and eno eye your friend say Ben Saida Matiaka, yes, and your friend say Ben Saida Matiaka na nkrofo klamejatomo abusa yanko victory mra sase me ba beto aso
enua victory galek mission na wati ni dinatiatia tin say na edro ni tie na no pasem ne say edro we adwuma ye titru pa ne say ebeboa ananna ne srade e wo ni padua ni muntin mu ama ohu atɔ kura de dika obabi wo ho a okomfikiri a ema edro a wuhia ye victory galek mission ebi kura ho bɛkɔ a ewie wo ansa na ba eye victory e na wuhia victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya ofikiri akwa empa ho kura eno de akira obi wo ho a ne ti ne ta adwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abrɛ na nakoma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma no nkwa adwen mu eno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba odofo mesrew so wo ho na wonsɛm ta adwew ebia wonsa no sei ana wonam ro mu na esi fom no kura adwew ana ayetofo sɛ de edi fom ato mpaboa mu a eye victory na me kan fom a onum victory asa no ma ye bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de ɔtɔ ho anadwo a wontimi na wohia victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛn humi wo de wo humi a na wo tie so o bra eye victory na betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yɛma hye no a obiara na ne ka obiara nya ne hwe Obi also na kuma bɔ ne pɛripɛripɛri ni nyinaa mogya ne ntumi ni afusa ne yɛ wɔ nipadua no ɛduru awunya yɛ victory garlic mixture deɛ watwa bra yɛ adi a yɛ anaasɛ nkokodue ne nam no ho yɛ ne basabasabasa ɛyɛ victory ɛna mekamfo wunya victory bi no mu a ɛbɛboa wo sɛ doctor de wato aduro so sɛne a wobɛtumi anom victory na ka waduro wo nyinaa ne sɛ waduro no na abɛnom a meat aduasa na wanom wei so na abɛnom a na wanom victory no so akyi meat aduasa woyɛ ne sɛ bibia bɛde kama ama wo sɛ wo nase tata woyɛ agya ho adwuma a mesrɛ wo aduru a mekamfo ama wɔayɛ victory garlic mixture mesrɛ wo nipa ne bia danse a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfa wɔ ma danse na tie na sɛ wo so kɔtɔ a wobɛnya saa danse korɔ no a
ntumi mempɛ dwan mentumi ne di meyare so mene ɛkɔbɛyɛ 12 years ni manom nduro mogyaduro 5 million de tim matoto ana sɛ na meti TV ho ntumi na mehwɛ ne mu sɛ moto nduro bi asi victory herba victory garlic mixture ne memtɔ duro sa ba moduro no asa moduro no ɛyɛ papa ntumi ne di o me di nsa no me didi afi bi no mo se didi ya na afi nsa no afi bi no ntumi didi bi afi mi di ma edubone sa bi semi anu so no ntumi didi anu so mi be mu sa afi de anu so be du bi no ntumi didi bi afi mi hu de me nya me wan bi ti edo no kan wo TV so a na me koto bi ni me edo no anopa ani awiane anwure no ande no si afi nyampara me no adibia ntumi didi mu si afi na tola tam ko ya black masa modro no die edoni na nyame nhira mo
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra me so me nya me menses no boso me ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to tondro no na ne se man ti se yesi ye bidro ha na makoto ba bia me we me timi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bidro me timi no bi tese na victory ni dey in fact I don't know minim die wo mu die me ko tobi me tie advert no TV so sada na me so anwunwe na me ko toye na dana me say ade yi to me paade mu no mo ja tropa yi to me paade mu ti me twa to me phone so kura say ha adwene a enka me de betuma ka ho na mo ahwe te say so one way ya kwa wakati na bia me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi te se efi sada na yi sa moja toa no to me paade mu no me nya meze se no maduro e ma me hu sa emoja se bi like say kwoti te se ni nyina flow kama to victory tie mentimi enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abasha mo me so abasha na eduro ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de bone na aba mi nipadua ma be dia tenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol no se ne nani e density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afi nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 ana 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 eya victory mkunimdie ne ade bremu
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Na ede na ya obeyi oda former son ye funu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be ben fie pi nanso ne yemu nyono da. Se me chiro no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what also tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kutia also no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Also dro de eno ani Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Also ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunumu. Etumi a wo ye funu ekeka wo. Wo gire ho a enyi. Also etumi e ma wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how aye also de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 020-3822-855 Apefo abatan ya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
Also time for FDA aje edwadie nkrato yi atom.
Life doesn't always pause when your favorite program starts. Some days there's still one more break to finish, but that doesn't mean you have to miss your favorite show. Download the WAPS TV Plus app. It's simple, it's quick, it's free. Head to your app store, search WAPS TV Plus, download, and you're in. Your favorite programs can move right with you. Different places, different lives, same feeling. Wherever life takes you, it's your TV, your time, your way. Feel free.
Okada 247. Efenyi person deliver parcels.
Personal, me so no pana me kwa adwuma se ya. Na to ma dwendwen. Esa ne traffic nti. Efi se menya Okada 247. Me tunkem abribia.
Don't just get there on time. Okada 247, that's right on time. Okada 247, it is the best.
Okada 247, or you safe by everyone are Sierra na waba. We're disappointed so that Mr. Sierra on number 5.
They be having pay transportation air affordable. Okada 247, and no name choice.
247, it is the best. Okada 247.
Download Okada 247 app na your phone so. Say Android and now iOS. Okada 247. May fa unko. ahobambo kwan so
Okada 247. It is safe.
Abusia me samo akwa ba kase pa de ba live on TV XYZ and Power 97.9 FM. Inside politics dwumadi ni we said the record straight as it is. Ye beka no kre no. Said the tie no abiri bi opportunity ni beba no. Ye beka na said the tie. Enhyehyɛ ne bibia nya pepepe asumdwe beba. Bia ne wo tata wo bia. But abiri bi e no kre no beda wo na na ne enim beda enmi ye beka. Said the tie. Abuja ko Facebook inside politics jumedi obetimi ahwe TVSYZ Power 979 FM na wahwe bi abribia wo hwe no fa wadwen kire to ase na mrepem no yenken kan fam wa jumedi ukopiem ewo YouTube so XYZ broadcasting na ho so watimi agebre na ye ne nyina timi adi jumedi di abom kopem sa 6 pm bebo o man Ghana nsama hodo a etwego di edi na se ne fata sa won so timi nya ho nti ase na afi nhyehyɛ pa bia mpenefo ye na aboa na oman Ghana akoso afa ne tema pa bi de fra no abusia won so watimi ede ho aka ho midin de NK Obrempong ya charge media no so ede amount kwana kope ex natural mineral water nsuo bi nanom enya wo nko a wankasa wo yere wo ma wo nana wo bibiara abusia mu ni nyina se be ye na mu benya hotoso e wa apomdin mu nti abribia mama ex natural mineral water enye nsuo a sa no pa wi anwumire se wo adwumam ana se wo fia na wote wo kemu fa ex natural mineral water si ho na nya sa hotoso no se ba na apomdin a ye num nsuo de anya de a ex natural mineral water e be ma sa apomdin ni bi efi se nuane no ahodo biara e wo se nsuo nya na ditimi di ni dwuma son wo nipaduam na abribia wapomdin gina brane no ex natural mineral water ewobi hyene nso se ukọ melcom ana se minimat bi eben wa ubenya nsuo bi na wato na de djumedi bi apese obedi nti se obeye wedding obeye party obeye yie ana company bi na ye conference nipa dodo a eba se ni nyina no fa ex natural mineral water fa somwom na obi abenya sa ahotoso no ewo nsuo mu se wo shop na sabere nkabo yi wate na ye wo de eye woni kan ye wa homka se nsuo yi upebi na also watu de agu shop na waton e de agye ho fa so de agu wuto ma friend numbers amedi to dwai on bejo so no mama ex natural mineral water nsuo bi atu na also waton 05962735546 05962735546 and 05962735547 05962735547 ex natural mineral water simply natural abiribi ameka say yade hodo bebre aba enunti enuro ene apomudin ayare sabe ahodo bebre nso aba Anian Enterprise at the Victory Garlic Mixture aba drama so ebusia edura ni dwumadi ani se wono mo a ewura wontie mu epia wo moja no ewura ba bibiara wo se ewura na ahoden guso koso na etena unipadua mu ebi wo ha wo yade kakra na wabre na wakoma ebo kim me pa che wo hia Victory Garlic Mixture wo obi a wonsa ene wona nyina taye titiri pa na no so no ama waso ayehye me pa che no Victory Garlic Mixture ebe wura wontim ebe pia moja na ewura baby e wo se etimi wura na abrebia ahoden akoso atena onipaduam dizziness ana etete wa wadro ene Victory Garlic Mixture shanansom se wo ko okanhye kings work adro ubenya bi di ato na emomu wo pharmacy shop ana herbal shop na opedro ni dodo atu na wo de agye afoforo enkwa ewo wo shop mu a me pa chofre Anian Enterprise for ewo numbers amedi tu dwa no ombeje so na mama wadro bi atu now so the good shop no waton now they are just for front kwa 0201 293 0201 293 and 0242 545 633 0242 545 633 now on set me aka Victory Garlic Mixture and Anian Enterprise for abomodin de aba drama so a2 yare wa hodo ase ama now so wapomodin aba be ya de obetimide wani atoso abrebia Benji Estate and Investment Limited say odi the 12-year anniversary Estate Limited wɔn watimi adi 12 years a celebrate ɛwɔ asomdwe mu ɛne ahotɔ mu kyerɛ sɛ ampa ne nsaase a wɔde ma mankrɔfoɔ esi wɔn fie schools hospitals ɛne bibibia wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn yɛ wɔ so no ɛyɛ asomdwe a mansom bi ani saa nsaase ho eti sɛ wo pa asase atɔ de asi school wo pɛ de ayɛ hospital wo pɛ na wo de abie dwumadie bia wo company a wo fie a wo bɛtenam mepacho momode na ko Benji Estate and Investment Limited ho na omo 12-year anniversary omo di omo ye promotion yes omo atetin sase no so area ma ti wodi wani kirem e wo Chopoli and wo airport area ho asase na omo ton no 45,000 Ghana cedis me ne woni kan aba bedu 35,000 Ghana cedis 10,000 Ghana cedis womo yi di free ho womo se wo be tope womo atesa 10,000 free ho bra beje one pot e 70 by 100 in size na fa cedi opese odcb na emom sa wo ba no nya de esika ni nyina kitaw na obetua ne kakra no flexible terms of payment na wo mo de asase ne be ma 40,000 Ghana cedis no ma ye nhyehyɛ de ama wo a ubetimi ede atua eye sesika nyina kai na se nso se plot na well demarcated ensuo ni kane nyina e ho de da nya afi na okochi ahwepo se wo pelite ntino you de po ba be si akoto po da bi wo mo ayiyi kwan ato eye asase num kama light wo hode da ensuo wo hode da nti usi wudan ya na wasase na wo tenemu ukohwe site ayenye taku anatro free site visitation se wo kwa wo mo do ba kwakwhwe asase no wo bra mo nyuska some of the estate agents okota asase wo do wo say site fee eno na wase etimi ju ska asa na de wakwa asase no so na wakwa kwakwhwe ba bi asase no da ansa na ya opeu ene wumpeu what you are that Benji Estate and Investment Limited no site visitation fee take advantage of that so they provide a year plan and indenture nyina e de ma e wasase no na afi won so wasum etini aju ye pa ko na ko register ko your deposit and own a land today from Benji Estate and a year Investment Limited. Other services and special packages woman companies, organizations, schools, welfare associations and others no ni nyina so other services building construction auto assassin you betimi esi wodan no e de amount afi supply of building materials rentals house roofing ni nyina no ye hwehwe Benji Estate and Investment Limited e chia kwan e Tema community 25 junction opposite Goodness filling station ubehunu o machi wo ho fa numbers amedi tu dwa na frɛ wo mo nchiremu aka bi o mo de beso mo na so akwakoje wasase 0248780887 0248780887 and 0553 116 602 0553 116 uko social media sanders nyina at Benjis ubehunu wo mo ho Benjis osi own a property today Bomoden se obeko Benji Estate and Investment Limited now so wakwakoje wasase you are still live on Power 97.9 FM and TV XYZ inside politics Jumedie suni akonya suni efa and some ahodo a etwagu o man Ghana de di nesere fata se wo temamuni ana wo Ghana ni so ye bebo moden na ye ne wo atimi esusu ensese ya ahodo ana ne ma ahodo ekoso ewo man Ghana mu a ehwe se betimi aboa na wo man no akoso afa ne ntema pa bi de efra no ye nyina ya bomode na ye pia na wo man Ghana akoso na afa ne ntema pa bi e de efra ene wo dwumadie so ye ne Sam Jerome head of public affairs Cocoa Board and eba bedi nkomo nsema hodo the new bill aba efri mrashebedwam ede na ekọ mfasode ben ana kokọ akuafo kra ebe benya osa new bill yi so Sam Jerome beba na ye di sankomo yi ba before ye be di sankomo no obusha ye be se ya da na ye ho aba ye ba pe ye to adwumadi so di amount twen ye be sia
If I cry na menye sika, edia ye mefui.
Ehin fa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai cry mabre, me busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yamamu akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekokro abosia, susu account, And it does our savings account. Me bada change savings account. And then the keka home. First Home Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so what to me say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Needs Microfinance. Growing with you.
Dampare say yashane say onhwe say obejeli owusu bempa ewo akuse your friend say akuse baby am kosi hospital I found Kosi. Ankafuna me Kosi hospital. Enya ona no mso mo de me koro. Enya ankafo. Kuse. Akosomo prison bi wa akosomo kwan so. Ye fa na kroni di akuse. Prison wo. Hey. Na say na ehon nsawam hefa na nka ban. Akuse ne nsawam hefa na ban. Akuse mom wa ho. Tinkankofo kranti me mesra me. Asiafo. Won MPP for ma Jimmy ba. Ebinu ma Jimmy ma menti o ma se. O mo se president mama ba o cheche o mo. Me dia na me ma momo che me. O ma pani mama kra o no we ni papa me anka mechimo a china na kufu ado kra kan. Asiafo. Me pa chao we MPP ni na wo dem ma won ka ho bi. Me ka MPP for kwasiafo na omo plan fa me ho no. Wo de wo ye nyansani enti o MPP party na ebegu. Me megu party na mo de amhwe. Because osofo wo de fa osika no to ha. Fa osika no to ha. Mo kwa kokum me ousu bempa. Mo party no engu kura na enye me a na enye nyame na afre me. E pa chawo du osika na to ha. Mom dia me pese me taache mo nsem. Osofo mo hwe oil mu bo mu mame. Mo dia me pese me taache mo nsem. Mo pe na me taache mo nsem. Same na me so ahyenkom 2013. Na afe na mo no. Dia na be dia kire nkom hye no. Enu nti no, yemfa me nkoto akuse. Na ono dam pare se obesi to it se ye de me be kwa kotom akuse na obe di machi ate so mbe jeli me sa no ono e kan enu ti ne bo nu ntutuo IGP aya bo ntutuo IGP ye huro no ho sa ebe mimu na me kasa ya munya na me kasa na enseme ehye mimu na doso muma me nka na bi mpia mfiri mimu nko because nkrofo na me bone ma ye omo papa no mo de bone atua me papa ye ka otima se on se ya unim sa fast na ya pa unim sa fast na ya na ma ya fasting edu anadwo amena me no ma bompa ya sa for 9 months continuously 3 times a week. Ewo mi fie ha. Mr. Albert wa ha ma sorebra. Mr. Albert. Honorable Albert sorebra. Una do mo bae sorebra. Mr. Albert. Eno koka chanti amabuzi aso sofo na o hye nkom se na kufu do take lead. But ontimi nwini. Omi enkohu no ene so mba be hu me no. Mata ache mo nsem. Onfa sumdie nkotrase enhran kamo brana me for kakra ngusu what is say waso I have the office honorable anyway Albert ada ofere Miss Albert, why was our Crawford Omunima and Nini? One said, Omuya and ye. Me know me and who had a dip him. Why the differ? What do you can cray? A yamena me differ. Bonabana me a Miss Albert went in ferry and tea. And he and Tama Boozy and in ferry and tea. And I may more when you are Baha, Nana Kufa, the wife, or Bahanama, may know you're fine. What must ye? First lady ahofe ye fine. Afa musimi de me kwa kotum. Kanyo ma pani mama anko de me kotum. Me pa cho 500 Ghana for mumra. We go 500 online for so for mon capture oil no mon touch it. Oh screen so. 500 cedis mumra. Miss Albert, me know we obet me a transfer upon Abraham office in Shankan. Wife, oh yeah. Adena MPP for the
Eji prophet Owusu Bempa danu ya kwasi adano na ojina na sorry dem ho obra na asori koso na MPP for wo mo niema wo mo aye no anka mo chi na anka mo de prophet Owusu Bempa kwakoto afiase asabre MPP for a wo mo ma mene bia minister according to Yoko, according to the Ghana police, according to BNI, according to all the security agencies, asabre wo muguso a wo mo hwehwe the past officials of the MPP in Semu. And then these are the people going about crying like babies. Democracy is under attack. We were in this country. Canada or Hina Japan Eddie a century to send me a picture at the TV so. Some who na mumbono metia koka the baby 3 days men kaya busia 4 yaw na med swale she form. Anda na dankwa kufado anda large mamudu baomia any kerofurata wagane fi omaimu. Democracy was not under attack that time. You said that the central picture to TV so said be a mube who no me premises ya mombono me Canada Japan metia won ka de baby ya boy na hu wanyare ye kuno bapim na wo krom a and MPP democracy was not under attack. The twam insunumu eye na ya ajantoa asem ya abeya ekoso a Alexander Fenyamaken honorable MP for Efutu and the minority leader Eko Buna na ya janto animtia Pacha se wanyo biye wase womo MPP for womo the petition be wase na ya janto ababeje Yanko 2023 on the 3rd of September Occupy Bank of Ghana demo by the NDC Yanko say why and at that time Addison Bank of Ghana governor no Osuma is no major petition no the head of security at Bank of Ghana. I hate doing these comparisons, but sometimes it is very necessary. Na ye who say I was so mind Ghana fan in term of different. But the MPP here will chrome for the past 8 years. They cannot and never complain about democracy being attacked, under attack. MPP cannot. They don't have that moral right. Yamoye wo krom hayi. Yen yankopon ne do nipa. The MPP enipa fam mfiem wotwe wo krom ha ajaje for te court di asem na MPP boys abawura ho na judge awonyem wode ne yafunu tumirika judge justice of the law. Because see UTV omo ye program MPP boys ko bawura ho. Yari amu court then e kosi wo ho. And today because of Chema won to me niema waye na emra ene na di because of nipa bebremu the past officials of the MPP kwamboni amofa so fa wo man Ghana this same bottom according to the your friend say Yoko according to other security agencies a wo mo hwehwe mu nsemu e bia so me ka kire mo say per information from the various security agencies are almost these investigations. Sika MPP for Okroman for the next 200 years, even if they stay in opposition without working, they will never go hungry. Kind of correct the war. Then I'll pass out here. Very well, Mr. Asante, member one, Sam, Yanko Divine Hope Ever Center for Astro and Femre Busia. One more day, I about powder about. Edroi me ba bebo boy yare wa hodo etimi tu ase so se wote wo yare wo mu na manu sipe numbers amede betu ja no frɛ ana pharmacy shop ana herbal shop bi a me boy ben wo no kona kotobi sase na nonom na o yare na ase betu otwe ba pa de yare wa hodo etimi sa enie West Pain say we your ba na sebema ebetu ase na edi ama pass koko na etete wa ebebo na yi na fio sexual weakness, low libido, stroke, ulcer and menstrual disorder. So what we yare wo mu pe bomoden na ye krado me ba bebo bia ya hodo a obetime nya edro bi ato na wo pharmacy shop wo herbal shop nso a me the numbers na tudwa wo free Divine Hope Herbal Center for a won bema wa edro bi etu de agu etu yare wa hodo bebre ase eti se wo bomoden de wani kire mokoforia Gapsin Pharmacy me pa che obenya otwa eba powder ni bi ato kapeba wo sunyane House of Drugs iwa Simon bo achi ansa o Kekos na na bo achi eba wo tema PK Gombela e wo tamale bomoden na bowura ho bebi bia mabobo to otwa eba powder ni bi na yade wa hodo amabobo so nyina wo de wo mu pe nonom ebetu ase de afiri ho de ama okra wo pharmacy shop na herbal shop na pedro bi etu no aton a Fred Divine Hope Herbal Center for number si so ombe ma otwa eba powder ni bi etu na so akwakotom 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 and 0550 639 550-639-037 or try about powder or see Jana say wow obeba. So when your vacation be, when you leave or holidays be, our person won't kwa ukodi and now when you can me pacho akwenya na beda the amount. Me can for Safari Valley Eco Resort the amount. Ebusia ye ban Ghana ha one of the resorter. Ebusia ehwe fe na ehwo ye kama wo maduane ye de na wo madan o masisi no wa wo dem wa wan hwene ya obeka sa wo abroche Safari Valley Eco Resort. If you uduo na ukohwe the greening nature of the environment kwan o mafa so na o mo create man-made lake o mo the boat asiso won ko anasa wo kani mbetimi atena nsuo no so na ma ride boat no de agemani o ma create zoo harmless animals gum betimi afidi bi ni bi di agro no afili nature aduane pe na opedi a Safari Valley Eco Resort be provide you on be ma we dan emujo kama o dem a wani betimi age so pese o ye wedding eyie pese o di dwumedie bi anipa hodo eba bi na ye fire class ya National Success Safari Valley Eco Resort was space ahodo a wo de rent out e de ama dwumedie bi a o pese wudi but mo de na share nsoma me se o mo oku apem mu miami kromo edu kromo aku apem ene ogugwa aku apem patam ho ana omobutu a o masiesie o mo ho kama fa number ya me di to ye na frɛ o mo se bibi kire wadwene na o penkyeremu bi aka nsɛm ya makan ho a omo de beso mo na afei wonso akɔhɔ na nsɛm amakan wo de wani akɔhwɛ na mum enye sɛm aka kyerɛ waso pe number obetimi afrɛ Safari Valley Eco Resort waso 0596 914394 0596 914394 ana ubetimi visit website na oni omedi nkita ho so www.safarivalleyresort.com na afei nkita ho die bi e ho no wabɔ moden na oni omedi na bibi biara etimi aye kama edema. You are still live on TV XYZ and Power 97.9 FM Inside Politics. You can join us on Facebook na live feed at Power 97.9 FM TV XYZ. Ubeshe Jumedi bi na do adwin kire bi beba otirim ato ase. Sanso na kopiem YouTube XYZ broadcasting na wonso watimi ni abom ni edi Jumedi abom na yakoso edi nkoma yen edi nhyehyɛ pampanifo ye echi se be no man no ebekoso na wafa ne ntema pa bi edi efra midi edi enke Obrempong Yankopɔn enhyira wa mempene da se ne so wagebre se yeni se Jumedi enfimum sabre de Sam Jerome Head of Public Affairs Cocoa Board Atnase Yankono Hona Yankonkodi San Komowi Enfrioma. But before I go on, Yankonkoni Yankoshe, the MPP Policy Committee on Agriculture, a year woman Sema Maka area fa the new a year cocoa bill na abano yeba ebetoso.
Let us begin by stating our position plainly so that it is not misinterpreted. The New Patriotic Party does not oppose reform of the cocoa sector. We accept that the Ghana Cocoa Board Act 1984, PNDC Law 81, is a product of a different constitutional era and is overdue for replacement. We support traceability. We support value addition. We support a legally guaranteed floor for the farmers' share of export earnings. Our objection is not to the destination. It is to the manner of travel and to specific provisions which, in their present form, will hurt the very farmers we claim to protect. A good cause has been undone by a bad process. No legislation passed by this parliament in 2026 touches more Ghanaian households than this one. The bill was laid in parliament on Tuesday, 28 July 2026 by the Deputy Minister for Finance and passed within the same week under a certificate of urgency pursuant to Article 106(13) of the 1992 Constitution. A bill that repeals PNDC Law 81 in its entirety. A bill that legislates the governance of an entire industry. A bill that creates a new tribunal. A bill that establishes new criminal offenses was disposed of in a matter of days. We do not say that a certificate of urgency is unconstitutional. It is constitutional. What we are saying is that its use must be proportionate to the case for urgency, and that the case advanced here that the 2026-27 pricing window opens in September does not justify for closing consultation on a law of this permanence. The pricing window recurs every year. This law will govern the sector for generation.
Enti the MPP Policy Committee on Agriculture anasabe womo edisa nkomo we say the new bill abano womo kra they were not consulted womo ye Policy Committee on Agriculture adenti ana eba ne sa enti in some way womo nyina no ye bebo modern na ye tutu nsem a womo aka ni nyina asre ne abasa if say the medi kan no head of public affairs Edema Cocoa Board Atnase Sam Jerome. Before I make on so my main car say Okada 247 30 days free delivery for business owners in Accra or online only online store na who business bia o restaurant ni ade na wo munuane wo mutimi ye delivery no ene ade bomodern national so say wo do betimi ene Okada 247 for wo mo aye adwuma 30 days free delivery wo ade wo person fen komo obi a wo frɛ wo mo baba gino mo de akwa mom. Yes, this is a proudly Ghanaian company aba fofra enu ti na brebia me betena na me catch say download the Okada 247 app no because all they compare other apps ni nyina akra no a say wo kra na apesa won tena Okada no so a fee no what they compare one more dey very moderate e wo form aboard the dindin bia anima ho betimi atọ and wo hwɛ kwan o mafa so atete o riders na abribi obeba no kuta helmet mienu o hye ne de wo tena so na o de ama wa hye odi traffic light ase a na wagina u safety ya de ahia Okada 247 year pa 30 days wo ma sha ase no wo online business download the Okada 247 app no will be order ade online now person the command one Okada 247 for beba beji ade no yakoma nipa no free of charge wamo angel teku simple anase tro nti bomoden na channel so say woni Okada 247 for ebe ye adwuma 30 days free delivery wo de ho beka ho wo wie so akoso na ni omonya adwuma Ghana ni adwuma Okada 247 Ghana ni adwuma. Let's support our own yemwa na afi wo so aye se wo mu babie enwuma na yenuanom bi atimi enya adwuma ye no abrebia no bibia atimi akoso sa nti Okada 247 bomode na afi fa ho kan ho ko App Store and also Play Store na ko download Okada 247 app no na afi hyase ne omu ni dwuma wo frɛ o ma delivery babia e wo no wo mo beba no ma ba be fa complaints bi e ho ana asem bi apesa oni omu ni ho komo WhatsApp number ewa hanum say bomode na send your message on be reply as quick as possible 0256 117 153 0256 117 153 na wa register business no so wo pese wo momra no mo free delivery ma no online business for number we see and send WhatsApp message because say ampa me online business say crofo Daniel ma ho oni on be register fe na fe order bi ebeba no ofre o mo beba na o mo de akọ the amount. You are still live on TVXYZ and Power 97.9 FM. Sam Jerome Atnase, head of public affairs Cocoa Board. Mama Penike say akwaba na fe nsema wo ho nyina yenhyase na indi. Sam
Obrempong.
You are boko there.
Nyamiadom, a brain woman.
Juman Mranana. Well, you position is soon. Head of Public Affairs, Ghana Cocoa Board. Some Aquabio. More boy Juman so. More boy Juman. Because in Semini Bioha said ye yet seno, and it said ye ya eba namo fanono. Yehunu se Mugusha, more boy Juman say. A Kriafua, especially womo Edoko Funo. Mobile training woman na motimi aboa na omadwuma mo ye no so mfa so bi ese no wo mo nsa atimi aka American ashase area free MPP4 wo mo press conference here mo koye a wo mo dey afa the new cocoa board bill na aba no ho edi na MPP4 ka ho asemi Sunday akwa sorry aba obi eba ba gina home sa time no family cry to me shia no mo din komo yehu ana eye MPP4 eye presser wo mo discuss these issues ade na akofa sense me nyina ba sam
Obrempong amena se na minchiao emfa nchianso ma ahwefo ne atiefo nyina ne tutu ne eye kukuakuafo na ubisame a media hwe nye den NCA. But one say a democracy ye practice ye constitution ye way. Yes, a constitution in my coins will be to make sure and will be to make kasa. And to be to make cow be kasa any day and share a yet yemu. It's on the basis of that and say will be expressing the views or opinions that it is out to a nipa chrono say obey them.
But then the MPP Policy Committee on Agriculture said they were not consulted. It was a new cocoa board bill abai. They intend banasa.
Matse among a year consensus no. Now almost a consultation anya day.
Yes.
So it kind almost there was no consultation. Eko enim kakra na oma qualify no by saying say there wasn't any broader consultation. At the country, mom, yes, and they say consultation, we will be kasa, and now you be a consultation. But omope bibia can't almost say there was no broader consultation.
So omoka say broader consultation.
So which means to say omo ankasa settle omo questions and omo define omo own consultation. In omo person we there, we meeting. Na ohu say oba cocoa industry ni mu a
yes
ye wo stakeholders ahodo bebre stakeholder idi kan ya ne hu hia pa ye cocoa akuafo stakeholders omoto so mienu eye won a eto cocoa that is the licensed buying companies ye wo stakeholders a omonso eye local processing companies and ye wo stakeholders a omoye hauliers. I can even say you even banks day banks ewo ho a omu nyina no day stakeholders ewo mu metimi atena ha can people say obi bi obeka say yanye consultation with all the stakeholders bia no na nenya mesuru no akakakra mekasa esan say unless say it is the argument of the MPP say it was saying ka 800,000 families aye wo Ghana ha no I was saying ke ku bi afi ekoye dey
ekobona manie.
Say if that is their argument they are fine, and if that is their argument na make sense to say it is never possible say oh yeah mra you be able to consult with a yes 800,000 families aye dey wo Ghana ha nyina. But importantly adanse wo ho say ye ni koko ekuafo nkabum ku eyeden enyankita hudie.
Okay.
That is eye kokoshi, that is Cocoa Cafe Share Nut Farmers Association. Ye no mo yede enyankita hudie. Intine say ebia minority na dwini mu no pese kire yen say they don't recognize or regard eye association na yede ewo ho no. Say if say they don't regard them there and no so yede eye nkomo fofo. Because say if they regard them there, then it means to say our inability to go to every cocoa farmer and consult with them. No, it is important we do it through a omomada association no. So there's evidence say you consult. We no free one. Last year, Obeka me betena have we reported same. Ora randia be eto all the cocoa growing regions. All the cocoa growing regions. I remember. Yeah. Ye wo ebi wo hom po no a insu to no panyin ne yeden. Ejinemu. Emone ade eji akuafo den adwene. Sabi okọ rounds na okohia nkrofo no. Enya asofo no kohia won. With the greatest of respect. Enye yenuano Muslimi impanyfo no kohia ye. Wan kohia fisher folks. Ana wan kwan kohia baba for. So bi ekuani no ye baba, that is fine. But eku a okohia won no eyedey. Eye koko ekuafo. Na adwea na ogie free won ho no. Eye won susuye a omo no eyedey ewo efa eye koko industry no. And going forward, I will demonstrate for you to know, say, indeed, a lot of the provisions that your was a bill for free, as a result of the contributions made by a Kuku Day. Yes, see you a day. Ekoshia a year one. Typical example, a year crop protection. Because you drew me a region. Eye Bekwai district, Kuku district. Yako baby FN atrunsu. Yo nekuafo no sore ka said, "Bo, ye ji ensasi omu twa yen koko be se 3000 eye acres ayedey agu. Na omu de si eye bauxite refinery. Because yen shede ni mra bia no a ayedey e bo eye koko no ho ban. Inti ni saade ne yedey AC. Inti ni saade na yeteye. Any other areas of Omokeka Sansem no, Ubisa won't say what the emraba to protect a ye kuku, a ye idiana, it is coming from who? And you can in yes. Yanku in Hua, the was your mutuaeda. Yanku in Hua. How would we have had ASR information to legislate? Now, what is the point in the minority saying, say, Manya day? Manya consultation. Moving from the farmers, yes. Oba local processing companies. No one a dani cocoa abano enino. Ye chocolate, money, liquor, butter, cake, any a honke kahona akano. Mekai pass because now I was part of that particular meeting. Eye omanpenini share cocoa board, Ministry of Finance, and a Ministry of Trade, Industry and Agribusiness. Say monkona mone eyesa local processing companies in your day in Kushia. Na monkwa kushio mono, you are to ascertain two things. Sa enyama mienini yese one. Omu wo sika numpo no a say ye jai koko no 50% a omu betimi ayedey atana. Number two, omu wo the capacity a omu betimi ayedey a process eye koko no ana. Because omu nik the capacity na ze ujai 50% edema eye womu a I say why yejuma hunu sebe egu. So we went there, we consulted these people and omonso emu aye anaso omanu ye eyedey ebaye. Okay. Beyond that, yane eye license buying companies in so yedey Asia. Now the argument by the minority is say ane almost muni omusha na so ensem omu kan ye nyina no manye dey manfa nche eye embenim ena mi bisa say okay yemfa ne say granted almost o maka asem ye ntie asem bia no a eye license buying company ebeka ye ne ye adwuma na ono so ye a profit making organization ono no ebia de ebeboa no na Okano. Bisa who say asudie beboano no. Is it in the collective interest of the sector? As impo no say wo jena wo de ka emrani mu a ebe of benefit to a sector ni nyina na. Intini say enye of benefit to a sector na. Are we enjoying or bound? Say ebia ebe den ebe wo mu ana. This is a non-starter. But the most important thing a woman in say asumo consulti anamanye den. Man consulti eye woman. So but I say ya chill for rape. Now catch a judge and say, oh, me dem nene da ba ko. Doesn't make sense. Me dem nene da ba ko. And now so I say the fact that you have had sex, penetration, and no, what raping no without the consent. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So what it is in there is that it is not about say their ebia obi proposing what they are share with me and one fan shame. The issue is say nipa called o consult no and one consult and the answer is yes they were consulted. So,
very well. To see what clear on say consultation course. If you are stakeholders and what draw EGG will be adjoining. Now the minority is saying again. So Bionocrano under certificate of agency. And when they passes our bill no
one yedi kind. There is nobody, and I'm sure say minority for Nakra consider say o pass a bill under certificate of agency enye boni intiamra.
Enya di intiamra.
Intia emra. Now say oh yes omo argument and then say the moment you come under certificate of agency no, then it means say the lay down procedure stated in Article 106 in relation to Yeshe Emrano. Not just a 1 year day. When Nina so because under normal circumstances there will be some form of what gazetting.
Yes.
A bema a year a whole coin for I think about 21 days. No, my way. This is different. The reason why we are saying said Saudi way a year different in say even though it came under certificate of agency, Sa bill ya that way emun sem enya fofro emfama the minority. Because in some ayachu woman, about 70 to 80% were amendments. Now we were seeking to do last year in the parliament. Say na PNDC law 81 na ayede ewoho e govern kuku board no. We sought to amend it. About the
70% of bill, new bill.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yes. Yes. But it was in the form of the amendment.
Okay.
Amending the PNDC law 81.
But still minority no.
So the minority saw it. They saw it.
Okay.
And you know upon further a consultation, and here say okay, yeah the new enyomobi ayede ashishemu. So say enono sadia any let's withdraw the bill. And then come with entirely what new bill which seeks to what repeal a year PNDC law 81 na a year day. But most of the things are a woman no are there they weren't new to a year in Mashabija for na year day.
But again 70% Udi can also say last year they had 70%.
Yeah.
When no much na ebai.
No, that's what they are all in. And I make say na enona ewo ho no na eyedin awo ka say protocol because oh yeah amendment.
Okay.
Into the ebia ka ho wa yibia free mu chachaye. Intina minority no eyeden enim. Say ni say. Eni so okay bu. So wo kwa wo ya amendment na about 70%, leaving about 30 to say 20% there. Then let's overhaul it. Yes, then a new day. A new bill seeking to repeal this one.
Okay.
Because there were other issues na ayede abba. So we needed to do that. And the bar a parliament. Now even with that now the bar parliament, you know. 3 committees, you know day. 3 committees. Subsidiary legislation. Right? Subsidiary legislation of parliament. We met with them.
Okay.
Finance committee of parliament, you know mushaya.
Okay.
And a committee on agric and cocoa affairs, you know me day.
MPP for the council.
Yes, they were part of it.
Okay.
Alisa Auto. So these 3 committees now.
Okay.
You know me day for 2 days. 2 days. Tiwe and my papa mun crossing ye. I was saying not there. Ewa ha. Koma waha.
Omuni mu nyina sin konwa.
Sin koma waha.
Yes, answer.
Yes, koma waha. Monye koma we die emwa monyi fimu o we die monka ni sei monye ni sei eno anso ha omuko buobuo ho the next week na ye Wednesday wa parliament no they summon Kuku board to a meeting, committee meeting that same day our parliament and asma make me MPP before dance Dr. IY Opoku our year ranking member me na dance so he should come out and say near making nyina and see and I said enye no cry. So when that has been done e could do parliament sadano na meti parliament I see the guru egu a why den watna so into why den why stiff now ye den ote ho asemwa obi e ka bia no ye den yitie Honorable Kokojo Oponkoma sorry ye den ekasai Honorable IY Opoku sorry ye den ekasai Honorable Kabiru sorry ye den ekasai almost all the MPs who Koku growing areas na minority side sorry ye den extra margin you do baby a friend cross by cross and na omo ye den omo bobo hu no oh Mr. Speaker we there and shut down ko ye delete oh we there brofo no kra no omo hu twere munyeni say where they say. So after all these have been done, I find it quite difficult to comprehend the position of the MPP by saying, say, Omonye day, they didn't get time to scrutinize the document, and I say it came under certificate.
Muji ni nyina tumu
Omaji omoche no ye ni tumi also because Akwa do parliament no. It is not up to even Cocoa board. Because Akwa do hono, they are saying say we delete. Ya delete a day. A film we ya ye ni say, we are ye say. So
ana business say ba ntano emrahebejamfo adwuma.
Emrahebejam ho.
Ntini omo nsem omo kan omo twetwe
so na de. So hazard e wo ho a capture eye enioma omaye day. Omaka aye nyina. So what I say? Enioma omaka omo aye nyina. Now, you are saying say it came under certificate of urgency. So it didn't afford you the time. And the market say, indeed, they had enough time. They had time omoye day, a deal with it. Now, answer na eye bibi under certificate of urgency no. May imagine edie. I just say, sa at the chrono and I'm running bano, and who here part to solve a particular problem.
Oh, okay.
Problem.
And then certificate
of urgency. Say, who here pass to dealing with an issue. Number two, it can also be that it be a parliament day. Pejanimu. Inti parliament pejanimu na se samra no e wo se ebia through a eno so no etimi edai e ba na certificate of urgency. Sa nyoma mienu we nyina no. Na the Cocoa Board Bill 2026 admit all these reasons. Because look, can you tell me sometimes kwampo ye to me eye omayi no ye pass levy assets aye ebrebia aye etwemu na yenye o house ahonhare so na yekoye o monye ye de kokot mpo ye say hwe o eno kwampo no a eba be affect our income level sabe e to ti say hwimunwi o eye ya papa nanso eno no kwampo no eye den eba we are talking about a sector over 4 million people omoda de duane any omusika omubenya eyeden ejina so. Their income and livelihood is dependent on what? The cocoa sector. Are you telling me say sa sector no omuhu hia say bia eye a bill in relation to them, it comes under certificate of urgency? Is that what they are saying? So if that is the argument you are making there, then it means say abribia and boni person you have been doing lip service oka wa no kwa say cocoa kuani no eho wonfa so nanso utirimu no de why de womuna ewo dey ewo team say if say enye sa netie dia then you need to demonstrate on the floor of parliament say the equiafon be hu say indeed ya de call parliament krampo say I can't even 1 hour for parliament to rise. They treated it as what? Urgent, and on the basis of that they got it passed. Because if say yam pass ASRB we ya opening the season maybe next month, it will be difficult. Because and when she say nyina no ye kuchire de egu emranimu, so it will serve as a guide for us to implement idea person day ye nyina. Now you are saying say we should defer or obey the passage of it. Na kwambe so na kuani no ye betimi ade determine sika mpo obede obenya ana baby mpa ye bede ye benya sika.
We will come to the bill itself. Yes, na eniema ewo no ya baba behwem. But me enke Obrempong say me yekoko kuani ana me yekuani medua mango na medua kube medua popo medua de me pe bia na time bia me pe no masase ya me pese me twegu a betimi atwegu na me de asase na de me pe. But bill way the MPP for no patch say bill no patch say kokuani bia ni wo no an pese obetimi atwa ne kokugu sisa kwan no ade na tisa
enye no kre yenti krom affairs ne ka chen say MPP for party ne dey ya lawyer for party ana meboa na just a lawyer for egu krom anyina MPP for granted. Intin is a lawyer for na say emraba parliament. So is it say omo adwene and I say their interpretation to that particular provision no and then say ye see a year for ho kwan say ebia say wo kodua bibi kra miss crop bi and I say bibi aka afuo na oye no ho a ye say o ehun nifa meanwhile yesusu ankrampo na ye maame mu dua kokoo no omudua kokoo no a omudua nnuaba foforo ye den ede ka ho. So why are we saying say ye ba ye say mamonye bibi anka? Until there is nowhere in the provision ahead den e ka ho sa. They are also saying say a video utwa kokoo no a kokoo board for be che why den
yes
atumu
na make am say
eno omonenam eno mutumfu try den egu amanfo den any the amrane kenyina ne say look so oba ene imprempren kuaye no aye no a I can't speak to the centuries whereby I need kuku kuane because I wasn't born. My aunt said Dr. Bawumia, you and I were not there. Inti na menye there meni ho inti I can't speak to that. But there many fee ya me ba be den me ba ebeto eye ewo ho no. Apart from the acquisition of land, say nipa no say wakoto na asase o anaze bia ewu ajama asase bi ene yede amano ana obi mpa che na asase na ode yekua ena ebio apart from say nipa ni tua paafo ka na o ma ye adwuma wo ni kokoo mu say ye do say ye twa nkrampan say ye denyo apart from enum no ade aka bia no kokoo board chefa anane ho ye den ebun mu ebi dey say one yema seedlings free seedlings na yema no
yes
yetimi ma seedlings ye wie nso a ewumu ahodo mi no ya sanso ayede ama eye pod no ayede aka eno nso eho uye no to nchen a ya sanso of free distribution of fertilizer ya san dia babiem so free distribution of fertilizer
as say kokoo akuafo no
free
fertilizer so mo di go kokoo na se no
free President Mahama promised and he has delivered. So you can call them. Make your phone in free. Let them call.
Ye bia homatum se sie ya. On be confirm say o mosaka free fertilizers.
Mete ha.
Ye nto aso. Ye be bie sa. Aba do betu join in so Facebook bia na wo hwe wo ye kokoo kuani o papa o bra bi. For message to your back and kind Eddie Ama, see intimate beautiful lines now. Your back messages no. Some saka free fertilizers are under this NDC government. One more day, Marco Quakia my you know a comment session.
Uyi sa fertilizer
very well. 4 lines in there. That's on Uya Coco Nipa and a wolf now one sa etimiaka free fertilizers are a buy no etchinibia. Fred, name combination baby.
We are no few on point. There's also a free distribution of agrochemicals, a insecticide or fungicide, and also air. Beyond that, you provide extension services at the Mawomo. Ye sound simple a educational scheme. Educational scheme whereby
okay, my main bomber radio for no so na one more and TB, you know, now bet me a friend. So we cocoa na fertilizers one set me can be free one. I am cocoa for especially 0204155944 0204155944 and 0256710509 0256710509 we cocoa na obetimi afre na one set me aka these free fertilizers are yeah, the air man. Jerome, Uber to Boasia, Mammy, or Frefo, the kind about home. So, hello, good evening.
Yeah, evening.
Maybe I wouldn't decide now for anything.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm calling from the Vota region, Hawaii.
Okay, Innocent. Where you a cocoa farmer?
Yeah, I'm a cocoa farmer, and my parents are also a cocoa farmer.
Okay, free fertilizers now. Abenyi Chediama cocoa kuafono. Ebi abe pie Vota region, baby. I want.
No, there's no distribution of cocoa fertilizer in my area.
Okay. Also, where area near here?
Yeah, I'm at the Oti region at the New Ayoma district.
Oti region New Ayoma.
District, yeah.
Okay, New Ayoma district. Wow.
Yeah.
Oti region, Mate. Yo, okay. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cho wudi ni say na afre me fi. Ya odu ayan kwanta bokọ anwure.
Anwure bokọ.
Wo so ye kokoko kra ni wa ho.
I'm good na mo ye de nya mai de ma ti say about this year. No nya mai.
Ababedu what is Ababedu mo district no but akuafo no mo nsankan.
Na we ga ma nya me du ye ho.
Abedu bechem.
Ani.
Okay. Marty, very well. Any by all means, we say Baba now Ababedu mo ho. Okay, yemfa di so. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cho udi ni say na afre me fi.
Acho maybe
Kofi Safo, o frɛ me fi. O frɛ me fi mpacho. Kofi me pacho kasa den kakra ma me nte won kan yie kra. Kukuom. Okay, Kofi wo ya kuani wa ho. Okay, mate on saka fertilizers ni bi. Oh, okay. Da be de bae. Okay, Mate. Kofi me da say. Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Me ba cho need send afre me fi.
Ba cho ya from Ajiman, free especially with German South district.
German South. Ajiman won satimi aka fertilizers ni bi.
Me adia ni sanya gabi na ya dia be through German South.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Ajmai. Me that's sound so do the ababe ka ho. Yeah, into Jerome. Next caller. Okay, hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Me ba cha odi this na afre me fi.
Me do Boyata, me Frosbury, Ashanti region.
Ufuyata.
Boyata Kwabre, Aguna district.
Okay, Ufuyata Aguna Kwabre wa wo kana mo nsatimi aka fertilizers free ni bia na.
Akina wo se mefa, akina ya fremen akina.
Oh, good. Mate Ufuyata edase. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Me ba cha odi ni se na afre me fi. Manso. Okay, ya ho kokwa akua form wo mo nsaka free fertilizers ni bi. Oh, okay. Mati sa Ababedu mo mpata mu but mo nsantimi nka mo de. Manso wo ho. Manso nkwanta. Okay. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Minia.
Me pa cho udi di sign out for me fi.
Me pa cho me friend Sunyai, me lelebo.
Sunyai akua mo nsatimi aka fertilizers ni bi.
Na aban papa badia, di na tell fertilizer zanka. Aban papa bantia me nsaka mana buzu. Aban papa da uma. Ya nsaka fertilizer mana buzu.
Yo, me da say yo say Sunyai for mo nsaka mo de. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Me ba cha udi di sign out for me fi.
Thank you. That was the side,
Western region that was sending in Patamu in Akuafo, Amo, Akuafo, free fertilizer by each and Monsaka Modia.
Yes, can be.
Monsanka Modia, now Monte said Ababedu Assembly, one so be on mobile cheche.
Oh, Assembly of fertilizer, me a cheaper, my cheaper man, so what kind of fertilizer number? No, we am in a fertilizer, we am by.
Do ye, Mati. Ebinum Saka Modia, and tea, yeah. Okay, next caller, Mrs. Auntie area. Hello, good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cho udi ni send out from me fi.
Papa Adam Abubakar.
Adam Abubakar. Okay, me ba cho from me fi. Oh, okay, Mate. Inti one original son. Yeah, that's it. That was it for. Modi and Beba. Why? Hello, good evening. Hello. Good evening. Me ba cho udi send out from me fi.
Maybe wrong to say. Because free. Free Jan.
Kwame, ma one so kakra ma me na minti won kan ye. Why?
Me ka say free Jan. I ben takwa.
Kwasi Jan ben takwa wa ho.
Yeah.
Okay, Kwasi Jan kokwa akuafo am ho. Mo nsa timi aka free fertilizer aban yi chiche bi.
I ready in shoe no, I want to come bring in shoe.
Liquid one. No?
Liquid one, yeah.
Okay.
Foliar fertilizer.
Okay, ye beba no achechem. Kwasi Jan yate ye da ase. Say mo nsa timi aka mo de. Hello, good evening. Hello. 0204-155-944 0204-155-944 and 0256-710-509. Hello, good evening, Pacho. Who did you send out from me?
I did this, Stephen Tete.
Okay, Pacho from me.
I'm a friend of your platform.
Okay, Stephen. Otirigen Asafo wahu. Akpafo. Okay. Akpafo for kokwa kwafo am wo ho no mo nsa timi aka free fertilizers ni bi.
Fertilizer no aba just kind omo measure farm ni nyina de concrete. Aba just kind na so ye wo ho asentie aka ho de be ban sana ye amanya.
Oh, okay. What is ababedu just kind?
Ababedu just kind. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Stephen. Okay, yeah, that's it. Young next caller. So, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. 0204-155-944.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Fine evening.
Me ba chodi di send afre me fin.
Nicholas, akontomravete ama wakra tie.
Nicholas, also free.
Akontomravete ama ba kra tie.
Who was say you akontomra ba to ba kra wa hu. Before I be ba no na fertilizer no wonsa kan wo de.
Yenya several times, yenya bi duro nyina duro. Na yetremo ya mumu ma ye kya bo biam na ho ne me kan de ma wo ye ma ye me kan bi.
Oh, okay.
Yes, mumu ya kwan ne me kan bi nya se bi apa ifon kwan ne ba we se ye so ba ho.
Udi ni biam ye da de.
Nicholas. Mama ya kwa ngazi amra ba tabi o mama o ya de boni akebeka.
Nicholas. Nicholas.
Nicholas.
What say?
Yami adumo.
Okay, ya da nyami as. Never use one grind.
Oja mbutale ka tita one grind ngore. Wo akonomla.
Mate. Ode Oh, Abuni here. Oh, okay. Now, I want nature, when people best nature, cheap compound. And I'm like, Mate, it's a become Martin Ali.
Nicholas, me that's it. Yeah, that's a part. Sam Jerome Tommy. Me take me so. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Evening.
Me bacha odi ni sana afre me fi.
Obrempong Thompson. David Samawu.
Takwa side ho mo nsa timi aka fertilizers ni bi.
I actually work office by Zankai.
Okay, but mate say ababedu mo office ho. Very well.
Yes,
very well. Mate, me da say yem fat next caller. Hello, good evening. Hello. That be 0204-155-944 0204-155-944 0256-710-509. Ye pesa ye hunu baby a wo a wote ye nka wo ye kokoko kwani. Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cha odi di say na afre me fi.
Me ba cha me di Richard me kasafi di
Oti region Richard. Okay, mo nsaka mo fertilizer no ho.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Nsaka fertilizer bia.
Oti region na ifa potin na wo.
Me wa
KJB
district.
KJB district one. Okay, ababedu jase kan enti enche bi e beba bedu KJB no mo nsaka mo de. Why? Okay, me da say. Yanko next caller so. Yes. Hello, good evening. 0204-155-944. Ye pesa ye hunu aban no free fertilizers are oche. No de amakoko akuafo no bia ya hodo a mo satimi aka bi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cha odin di say na afre me fe.
Mpo cho ye from Jackson Kwame Denjo. Me say free Samurai boy in the from mumuni.
Kwame Samra boy monsa timi aka mo free fertilizer abayi chiche bi.
Certain the about office but yes nyankan by your problem.
Mo problem ni e da de.
Problem is certain the say ba na egu April but on betya ma April May June atem kra August ni o.
Okay. Okay Kwame. Omo bedi hujuma na wo mo de amako kwakuafo amo Samra boy. Na afi motimi anya no on time. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, but you did send from fee.
Mrs. John, I'm guess a fee.
John Pacho ma oneso kakra ma me na me nche nkawai.
I'm a guess of the Central Region Kisi.
Okay, mo sa timi aka mo fertilizers ni bi o.
Yes, I can
oh, good one. Okay. Okay, Masha say abodi gu mu koko no so. Okay.
Mahamali and the woman say one pen and say my policy. Now Mahamali is
Medase pa. Yemfa be 2 more course na fe yemfa free ni si.
Hello.
Na yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba cho udi di say na free me fi.
Hello.
Me ba cho udi di say na free me fi.
Me dey Kwame. Me ba cho me free KJB.
Kwame KJB for am say o ma frɛ mo nsaka mo fertilizer no. Okay, Kwame meet you. Yes. Ewo form Mate Kwame. Mate Kwame, medase pa, medase. Yo, hello, good evening. 0204-155-944 0204-155-944 and I say 0256-710-509. Hello, good evening. Mipacho, me who de pa na unso e.
You media what three and my better TV one man how many people is agan my phone. You are the Piatim Korongo.
Okay, Mipacho no did say.
A champon or wine.
A champon or wine, Papa B. Monsaka bi, I was Anjatim Konongo.
That is a banana and kind.
Okay.
Let me just have you know, or the kind of Crashino.
Otio.
No one you.
Okay, meet you.
No one you. Hello.
Yo, what did you do? Cause meet you.
No one you. Hello.
Meet your pa.
Otio Parkasa, Otio.
No one you. Any manageable wine. Why did I say?
Oh, okay. Okay. Mate. But che Enhihia bo obrele che ebiala bo basusu ibuo ne anwi. Osese so sona ne oyenzu onya bie. Eti what they say after show ne free ngomo number bie. Chabo koye ma ye chronicle ngomo isin ale.
Mate me ma me bo me dam basusu bemu.
Mate it what the name ho kra. It what the name ho ale.
Mate.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Hello, good evening. 0204-155-944 0204-155-944 and 0256-710-509. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Mebacho Udini send out from me. Bosun Kwanta, we are fairness. Okay, Mozak Timia come of fertilizers or oh, okay. Okay. Mate, Medasepa. Last caller, na I am far fraining in Sinafe, ye movie to. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, we didn't send out for everything.
Yes, I'm taking free.
Okay, Tachi, when you for Monsa Timia come of fertilizers here by Chama Kukwakafon.
My sister, Badina, I'm saying, a young kind, Nabo, yes, Sama, so focus, Moya, cashew see among cashew was na cashew was the winning for so cry ewo na apwadi
o si yan kai here for cashew okay
cashew for the among kabi ma cashew for
yeah the cashew for beba okay Mate very well yati
mama no unza cashew so
more train Mate me da se pa yenfa free nyina nsi ana afi head of public affairs edema cocoa board Sam Jerome ono nene yatena se inside politics jumedi so na afi cocoa ho nsensem ahodo ayekoso the new cocoa board bill I no so aba betodwa eba abehwe cocoa akuafo ho jumedi ahodo ne nsem ahodo bebre ebeboa ma cocoa no etimi afa ne tema pa de efra no pani wa ha ebi no mo ka se fertilizers no wo mon sentimi nka wo mo de ewo baby a wo wo e de na ma sa de
edu baby kra no I lost count of
one more
mature so about 90% are saying say
okay
and no it vindicates me e was ma me count and say indeed then and once now won't say on the ensure that nye who they didn't
no this is the first time
yeah ensure that nye who they did
me to say must supply and course na o ma friend actually sampa and some more work no yes
officially yen lanche
and so mu di hojuma
and so you di
one of the cocoa farmers areas is concerned be cocoa no season one more time one more day fertilizers no egu ase
the problem ni na say e bi wo ha enam say procurement okoto ekwanmu ase e bia na delay kakra ayedem but subsequently no it will be dealt with.
Okay.
It's back to the point I was making.
Good.
We burn.
Yes.
It won't say we have confirm say you free fertilizer.
Yes.
So which means you say cocoa board investment cocoa ni na fu na oye day.
Oyinum.
Intinisi ye we nyina ewie. Esanso this free scholarship ebe ka ho. Ehwe oba wo tertiary. Na se
scholarship mo dey baba.
The baba.
Cocoa scholarship.
Oh yeah. E wo mrani ma ekọ we tertiary is at tertiary level.
The new bill.
Oh, the new bill. Na nika samo e wo ho ne say. We mpo de e kava eye cocoa eye colleges, agri colleges na eye den. E wo ye mmon e kava won. Na cocoa kue ne bananya akwanya na ye sanhwe ni free no. Ya sanso ape bibi kakra ma na de eye den. E de ahwe na ta.
Cocoa allowance.
And intimi me say kwampo mbesa ko tertiary.
Me wo cocoa farm. Me about 13 acres.
I see you register no problem.
No registration there was
yes, you are registered no problem.
Okay, into farms no more register na.
Yeah, I say so you are register all the farms.
Okay.
So what I say.
Okay.
You don't have a problem.
Okay.
Then.
Okay.
Inti why you we nyina awie. Na inti enye ne kwan so ne say cocoa kuani no for any reason.
Yes.
Or say onye cocoa afuo ni bio. Na obeka kire cocoa but what is wrong with it? Or say onye cocoa
beam.
Looking at all the contribution and investment it so obeboya mania. What is wrong with it?
And so onye beam.
So what I say? There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
So what I'm saying is say nipa no for a reason.
Yes.
That's on bezo oye cocoa ni biwa. Looking at the investment ewo nipa ni cocoa mu no. Say oba no obebo cocoa boda mania say ebia senti ba ku mienu miensenti. Mempese me cocoa ni biwa. Minyi ni say bibi boni bia ye den. Ewo ho. And another thing also is that Yasanso register all the farms as well as cocoa farmers. Based on our database in the planning, your forecast, any BBA.
Yes.
Into Yajumudi, you say be a oko bechem, maybe a year mema me benes azuma ewo. Na Yajina a way trimu and ye susu ye and say, oh, bechem ye will buy say a year 50,000 acres. Of cocoa for a day. Out of the 50,000 acre near one, it be a bit many 2,000 tons cry a day. Every that is in projection.
Okay.
Unknown to us. Your best maybe a researcher say munko na munko ye port count and a munko kind a year abano ɛwɔ hɔ ɔmba msi buo 50,000 na wo se wa register no ye twa gu am na ka 1,000 which means say all our plans are all our projections no ayɛ basa but say ebi kura no a nipa ko ne ba be bo kuku boda mane a kuku boda da no so kuku bre say oh okay say nipa we osumesi na obentin sisi akra no kuku no kra no ndan ye enye bio so it helps us in yen planning okay yeah intino that provision basically sana yedai sana etie now nim ma me fa sima kakra bi to run you through a year bill no
yes I was coming there
yes bill no
so apart from ade ba ko wa kan mani age e wo bill no cocoa scholarship
enye no nko
and na me best apart from no the new bill no in faso die ben and ewo mu de ma cocoa farm
enikasem kwa wan hwe ya mi wie kura na edwuma mu ochena wonsi ha
na mi dem ye cocoa farm
minim intu no beko akobbo akura wo cocoa fu
na makotena
no akotena
na me jaje
emu nsem na ewum enye se meti a mekasa ma cocoa boda ka me kom se hwi o me kom se hwi ko ye me cocoa
okay
now what is in the bill number 1
yes
say pricing ebo na ye de den
e ma cocoa ni no
abribia cocoa kuani ni sika a politician bi netina baby di na no ye den
eka
se cocoa kuani na fiwe wo benya sei anaso wo tuma me na me ba sei na ba den
me de be ma
wo de be ma intini se oba no ma sa mpo a sa nipa ne kwa what next but sisi ano emra ahye kete se cocoa kuani no under no circumstance ena wo se ebo ade be ma cocoa kuani no aye below 70% of aye FOB
inti se mo mutimi cotton cocoa ewo adwaman so baako ne bo eye 10,000 a bo be ma kuani ni 7,000
70%. So under no circumstance ena say dey e ko below obetimi am 5,000%, that is fine, but nothing should happen e was say onya below then
70%.
Inti eno na be dey abayem
eno wo new bill
num inti say president obeba no wa oye titia oni kuani bi wa asem ana oni kuani bi ni asem
price ne da ho
formula ne wo ho 70%.
Wow,
we na abeda ne man so twin
sabili na
we
MPP for say
we
man consortium
we
man money o mani ho nkoma anye broader consultation
inti we na nka papa o papa pie wa kokrum oba ye no wanka hwa nchiro oba o si hu mato Rolls Royce Obrempong
o si wanka nchiro
papa wanka nchiro so adu just imagine
abonti na mehwim ki no
but what just imagine beyond that we are no fi hwa o share your tea cocoa board and also even on the pricing mamenka hinta se mention all these past years even kwaya cocoa ku in faso nya nebo
dabi
okay yakwa mansenja so ye wani da so say ebia afiwe ye benya 50,000 metric tons.
Okay.
50,000 metric tons no ebo ewo amansenja so ye bia $10. Ye exchange no so ye bia be say 10 cedis to $1.
Okay.
Ye kan sisi ani no ye hu say ebia benya $5 million. Into $5 million no any the estimated revenue ebia cocoa board sa afini mu no ye ne ye den eda so si ye benya.
Okay.
Sa $5 million na ye nya no unim areho se mewum ne say enye no na ye ba ya beti cocoa kuani ne chefa ewum de ama no ye ba 5 million no cocoa kuafo no kra enu achi ye tonsuo bi ma won nsuo ne boy $1 million ya tiafim aka 4 million ye hwe ensi cocoa kuafo sisi akra mpo no o ma ya kese dodo ai say omu di dodo nti ya ti 1 million ai den efrim nti aka say aka 3 million
yes
ye hwe animu a cocoa kuafo yi omo ye stubborn ya ti eye 500,000 efim
and we na do ne pay yes an
eye committee. So the point I'm making is every expenditure ye in KBA no ye betie fi yes revenue ni mu ansa na ye beka no ya beka so okay aka bia $2 million sa $2 million no ye hwe mo say ma kuku kuani no bia 50%. In the 50% na je say kuani no benya $1 million. So
yes
But a babont now be cancel ya makuani 50%. The question is 50% of what? And you 50% of the 5 million because if you say 50% of the 5 million could be $2.5 million.
Wow.
But a 50% of 2 million.
After you had to
sign in the way 1 million. But see the man paying Mahama Kai or the who bond dog. Creating and who hear me. Into no common same Jaswa. Say a 5 million now benya. The kind tick in 70% in a day. If
free mo
and son as a wo kabia waba sadi aka no ide wa beti afim kani nu
enti se kana
ni chefa bia
e kana wa bona beti afim nyina enko kuani ni sikem
dabi onu ni twaka bia bi onu ni twaka bia kani ni nu twaka bia
ene e wo kan ampa o tina me komi koku afu
na enye nonko enye nonko owie ye no wasan so ahye yen se monfa bibi mra ye fẹ́ stabilization then fund because ebre mu ye beba ebre mu nye be ebeba nti da ebre mu ye aba no sika bi a mukoko board mu benya no muti bi de ye den edisie
yes
bre mu aye de na ebo na te wa mansenja so no enye wo hu na odwi kwani hu na odwi nti kwani ni sika beba fom no kosa foto nim sika na de asie ni koyi before so kwani na se de be ya o ha no onte ne kese
ni nyina obi onu
ewo mre nim ewo mre nim eyeden ehim
na se niema payi nyina abai Billy yi babaye ma akuafo yi ade na the minority MPP for a person wo mtwe Billy sa na wo ntiase se Billy ma pass wo kasa wo bebre
na ejuma ne sen reserve player opebo ni bia bo ne empire ne sen
obi na mumbu
ni oyefu adaka ne empire bo ne sen into opposition na empire bo ne sen so what I said now beyond eno ya sanso de eye ekwan ya yemfa so enye sika because yeti koko board na koko board sha say aban na ema ni sika edu ba bi yesi ekoye syndication ehun se mbebre bedu ba bi no buyer funding model eye ni ayedi koko ni komano no afio no na omo sika say se mbebre bill ni a eche ne say koko board ya yenkope sika wo mayima domestically adia ebe ne say one it will not add pressure on our finances because every sika ekope bia na ye in Ghana cities uye no sanso to nchen a sanso ensure the availability of sika abribia no ayebede
enti sika na moko gene wa mano ni beto koko ni say monye sadi
hey Ghana hey so at every point in time there is money ayede
ebre ne yakọ question we womo
yede to eye koko no
yes
ade eni December akwa on to value addition
okay
ani e kan wasem na value addition no
yes
e ho na mam hu say president Mahama ye buoi value addition no de bam no won say no aka say sisi an mo koko no mo produce as 50% enye dey enka ha ya
okay
na bizanzo panyin na adwen po be na teche o say adwen po teche nim say 50% no uja e wo ha some local processing companies no first na omunya koko ni bi mpo no ma process omadwuma ego no sisi an omubenya koko ni bi so number 1 availability of the cocoa beans
okay
ebe mo omadwuma na yeden asan sori ejina brane adwuma no sori ejina brane a obefa Ghana fo adwuma koko akuafo ma no benya adwuma yeden aye so there will be a sustainable job creation yeden ewo ho owie ya o se eno besanso ama eye timamufo na brabo ayeye because the moment a obeye adwuma na yetua oka aban po besanso afa ho anya sika because both corporate tax and income tax aban bitime anya sika yede afrimu papa no onye champion onye champion
and she said they are not
so san hihye wi enso yeden enso ewo ho ansana yaba pension scheme making contribution in there said the adachi wi kwani ne ko ahodie mu a obetimi ayeden enya eye bibi de ne ho ayeden atoso ene ehon keka ho and so a host of others so I am metnase dwene mu din say TMPP minority edianku
okay Jerome yeah last question na wie na nsen na koko no neto ebe doso na akuafo kasa ho bebre akwakosi sen akuafo no mu koko ebi kura de akoma ABCs for no any ade ani nchiom ka say sa koko ni tone ho sika na akwese say
ye tia obiaka
sie ya wona make say
ye tia obiaka
koko farmer bia ni wa ne boto ewo your friend is saying Kratch ye from Kratch
still on we are Kratch ye ni obiaka. The only time I bet say kuku kwani be say ye de ne kai kuku kwani bi ofi hohoi. Because some the no more special case.
Okay.
The special case was that there was a contention between some two license buying companies.
Okay.
Inti kuku board den nsa den eto kuku no mato no so say ye nhwehwe mu. Ti ye hunu ba bia susuan de board ho ebeto a na afi no ye hu license buying company ye man iska no wa ye den.
Apart from hohoi ho de Ghana ha fa na nyina obi ani ho say ode ni koko obetima ka say ni koko e o Kratch ho onkonko ni nsanka ni sika e
ene akọ Kratch no akọ jusika
jam ye beda se ne ye to nsa frɛ na koko akuafo ho nsempa hodo new bill aba ne ma hodo ewu ma ebebebo koko kwani no oni aba bidi ho nkomo
also to nsa frɛ me maba nka me what choice. I don't know if I had a choice there, but me need choice.
Yeah, that's it.
So me that's it.
Very well. I was just Sam Jerome, head of public affairs, Coco. Okay, very well. Kind of now.
Ma Benis Azuma, Dickness Benis Azuma,
very
well.
Very well.
In Chaka say man.
It's the man. You know, a free Hanama. I had a Bema Kwani at the weekend, nay, Ona one. Champion good bar buyer ewo aboso takware ne mpatemo na one a wonderful belated happy birthday to you nyankopon onsha na onka ho adwuma wo ye enkoso na enye kese una one ewo takwa aboso ana ebrema kwan na abusia ye de dwumade nyina atimi aba na wiye na fei the news akani nyina atimi atoaso de ama ukọ MCR Mr. Raf Jampo director ho Abbas ho sanso na Emmanuel Kisi womo ana ahye TV ni so de ama bribia announce waje brahwe bi Lizzy ana makeup ewo fidua ye mom William Sefa Prince of Osu Kofi Sante womo ne gina cameras na chi ne omtwa dwumade na womo so omode som ye Mr. Calvin Asante ono no me producer hye dwumade nyina same so me mra me de ho chia me abusia me de anke Obrempong the grassroots president o kwapeman kanea tutu akuapem de hye nyame yadmo china me no be say hia wo dwumade so makra